Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to a very impressive, important matchup in the Battle of the Pacific. The Edmonton Oilers host the LA Kings. The Oilers are 22-16-6, while the LA Kings are 18-15-10. The Jets, 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 bruised, abused, and tattooed the LA Kings last night to the point that Kemper got pulled. You think Kemper starts today? No. Kopitar gone, Armia gone, and more gone. Corey Perry goes tonight for the LA Kings. There'll be a tribute video for Corey Perry, for Ken Holland, and of course the ceremony for Leon Draisaitl's 1000th point. Unless they already had it, I don't know. It sucks that we couldn't see it if we could. I hate CBC for that. I hate Sportsnet for that. That's a huge milestone and a huge video that we should have saw. But hey, if we win this game, it'll be the first time the Oilers have had a 3-game winning streak all year. Not to rub salt in the wound, but there's a goalie in Pittsburgh that's won 3 straight in Pittsburgh. And he's looked really damn good doing it. But would be nice to have a starting goalie in Edmonton. Yeah, Nick, that's what happens when you have good goaltending but bad defense. And that's what happens when you have a great goalie be okay. Yep, Corey Perry is playing tonight. Yeah, Tier 1 that went to the game. Yeah, right, Nick? Yeah, it's sad but true. How's everybody doing? How's everybody enjoying their Saturday? I thought it was a matinee game today, and then I looked at the calendar last night. I was like, wait, it's an 8 o'clock start. I can stream that. So here I am streaming. Smiling, being happy. Happy. We'll see how long the happy lasts. Hopefully it's a whole game of score, roar, score, roar, score. Oilers win. Get on your celebration. Do I expect that to be the case? No. Do I want it to be the case? Abso-freaking-lutely. Connor Ingram is getting the net tonight. The brass wants to see as much of Connor Ingram as possible, because if they see more and they don't like what they see, they can trade him. Don't shoot the messenger, shoot the message. They can trade him for assets to Columbus or Ottawa, considering the situation in Ottawa. I'm not going to tell you guys any different. You know the situation in Ottawa. Don't believe what you read in the papers, folks. There isn't a scandal going on in Ottawa that some idiot on the internet made up. And I hate the fact that the Ottawa Senators had to address it. That's the power of the internet, though, folks. One guy says some stupid fake shit and the whole world believes it. Moved to Grand Prairie from Grimshaw. Yeah, he's out of Ottawa for sure. Allmark is gone from Ottawa. And that's too bad. But sometimes some things turn into dumb things, right? Nope, they didn't let us see the ceremony. So hopefully Oilers Plus has the ceremony.
On December 16th, Oilers forward Leon Draisaitl became the 103rd player in NHL history to hit the 1,000 career NHL point milestone. And the 5th
Yeah, Bolts, absolutely, man. Congratulations to them.
to accomplish this feat. In doing so, he became the 5th Edmonton Oiler in franchise history to reach this mark, joining Wayne Gretzky, Mark Messier, Yardy Curry, and Connor McDavid.
Wow.
Oil Country, the first German-born player in NHL history to reach 1,000 points. Number 29, Leon Draisaitl.
That's huge. They're showing it, yep. No, I don't think there's a scandal going on in Ottawa. I just think they had to address it. Otherwise, it would have got out of hand. Oh, Bowie! I love that dog. Leon's grandmother is such a sweet woman, though.
To commemorate this milestone, and the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation has donated $25,000 in Leon's name to both the Ronald McDonald House Charity
Celeste.
and Every Kid Deserves a Shot program presented by Rogers for a total.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge.
Donated.
So can I get your honest opinion? Would you rather the Winter Classic be called a Stadium Series game, not the Winter Classic? Because that Winter Outdoor Classic, there was nothing winter or classic about it. It was a Stadium Series game, in my honest and humble opinion. But you know what you could do with my opinion, right? So, just me thinking that should have been called another. Yeah, team paid for it too.
Combination of the best passer in the game and maybe the best precision shooter in the game. You put that together, that's deadly.
He has got more fame with the Flyers and fame with the Chevy scores. And Leon Draisaitl gets his first NHL point.
What were you thinking at that?
Oh, I remember that.
Certainly that I don't get 999 more, I can tell you that.
You know what? That would be cool if there was a game at Skydome. I'm not even... Maple Leafs Montreal at Skydome would be awesome. Roof open, a little bit of snow happening. Come on. Keep that roof open, too. I'd be in favor of that. Okay, Bunny. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Barbershop.
Draisaitl, the blue shot, back to Draisaitl, cross McDavid, centered in front, score!
And I know how many people are a part of accomplishments like that, so many thanks go out to everyone.
And it'll be held in Vegas. Not even in Carolina. It'll be held in Vegas. Tiffany Crystal.
A golden stick represents 1,000 points in the National Hockey League. Making the presentation of the golden stick, we welcome CEO and President of Hockey Operations for the Edmonton Oilers, Jeff Jackson.
That's the biggest slap to the face, I think.
On behalf of the National Hockey League, the Edmonton Oilers organization, and fans across oil country, congratulations, Leon, on this historic accomplishment.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Leon. Well earned, well deserved. Oh, I love that little donkey.
Now, fans tuning at home from coast to coast to coast on Hockey Night in Canada and here in Rogers Place, we ask you to please stand if you're able, remove your hats, and join the singing voice of your Edmonton Oilers, Robert Clark, in the performance of the American and Canadian national anthems.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard.
Barbershop, you don't a cat? He probably would, yeah.
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard.
Yeah, and Mark the janitor. So, breaking news out of Vancouver.
We stand on guard for thee.
Oilers tried. Well, sorry. Vancouver tried to trade Evander Kane to the Oilers, back to the Oilers, for Trent Friedrich. Oilers said, no thanks, you can have him. No, they wanted to, but the Oilers said no. Then, the Oilers said, well, we'll take, you think we could get Jake DeBrusk? And Vancouver said no. So the trade for DeBrusk is not going to happen. The trade for Kane back to Edmonton is not going to happen. Mangiapane's leaving. It's just for what and for who?
For 99 points is Leon Draisaitl honored for achieving 1,000
Right.
for his career. So we're
Oilers don't want him back. As much as the locker room would love to have Kane back,
And Los Angeles playoff comebacks in the first round each of the last
bad move already by Nurse.
together in the slot and quickly whipped back in by Mikey Anderson.
Oilers are going to win the game tonight. I have faith we got a 3-game winning streak.
Second of a back-to-back.
They need to. They need to get a 3-gamer.
16-7-2 under Jim Hiller, their head coach. Gasperi capping it.
And I don't blame you, Nick.
Swung it around the byfield with a breakout feed.
Offside. Offside. Fogel was gone, though.
Bit of an unforced error there, partner. How you doing?
Oh, but Bolts, That's such a low bar, but I love it. I love your comedy in that, but the same, you're not even joking. Like, and Tampa will break the record. That is the best part. That is the best part about that. That I love it, dude. That's awesome. For what though, Nick? That's my question when it comes to the Mangiapane to Winnipeg. Are they gonna trade Niederreiter? Lowry?
His best hockey he's ever played in his career, and for me, it's
yeah, I don't think we can ever forget that.
unlimited speed. There's his dad Brian in the stands. The dad's trip for the Edmonton Oilers starts tonight. They'll go to Chicago and Nashville with the team.
Yeah, back-to-back Chicago-Nashville Tuesday.
Hard-cheering fans in the building. We heard Richard Nurse is here as well, and he'll be probably spearheading the dad's trip once again.
Exactly, Nick. They exposed the fan base that isn't. It was just a confusing situation. Like, half the crowd was wearing t-shirt and shorts and playing in the sand, and the other half was wearing parkas, toques, and playing in snow. Shoot that, Connor! As my neighbor would say. What is that, one section at the Tampa Stadium there? One section of that's one end zone you gotta fill?
First series where Edmonton shut LA out in Game 7. I thought last year was the Kings' best chance to win. I agree.
I feel you, Barbershop. Hand pass, says the referee. I don't know about that, but we will see.
As this pass by McDavid right in the wheelhouse for Nugent Hopkins, just pickpocketed at the last second, and then here's that turnover off the hand out front, and bang. Great chance for Roslovic, who has a tremendous chance off that hand pass, whistled, and will come to the outside.
Also, T's and P's for the career of Carter Hart.
Good chances the other night. The Oilers rally from 3-1 down to beat Winnipeg 4-3.
Whoa, heads up in row 5. Heads up. We need an ambulance.
This is what you were talking about in terms of
So, I'm going to jokingly say this, but at the same time, it's not a joke either. Carter Hart's career in the NHL is over. He got hurt, and unfortunately, he's lying on the ice in pain, and he gets a goal scored on against him. Columbus team scores, and his teammates don't even give a shit.
That's at a totally different level of Nathan McKinnon. What an amazing duo.
His teammates didn't even give a shit that he got ran over.
Point today in Colorado's 4-0 win, so McDavid enters just 1 point out of the.
I guess Vegas never should have brought him in, but I'm glad the Oilers didn't.
We might be on the precipice of maybe the greatest scoring race in the history of the league.
1 point. How many points does he have in those 17 games? 35 or 36? 17 game heater, right? That's insane. Yeah. And he got a hat trick double hatties last night, guys. Can we talk about that for a second? Double hatties? Connor Bedard gets one, and then Celebrini says, "Hold my beard." I can't trust those Sherwood Park. No, you sure can't. St. Albert is where it's at. We're 4 minutes in, one shot LA. Yeah.
And it's cleared by Ward. Fast pace to start this game, Jack. One team just On the transitional play, we've seen the Kings already a couple of times attack from the defensive zone with speed, and that rush up the ice by Draisaitl was pretty quick as well.
Well, both teams might be thinking fresh meat. They haven't seen one another. We've played 40-some-odd games this year.
Either that or the video I watched is so old that I thought it was new.
And this in the last year of the unbalanced schedule features just 3 showdowns between these two hockey clubs. Edmonton has won 9 of 16 in the regular season over the last 4 years. So LA has played.
Tom Gazzola for the Oilers tried different variations of how Moonfield could produce per round. No, it didn't. I will say that the black jerseys are sick. The concept art that I've seen of the black jerseys, they're sick. I want to buy one.
The youngster in the group, but this is a real solid veteran defense group that knows how to shut things down and play the right way.
Oh, for sure. It was nice to see him back.
Anderson was not yet at the point, so LA tags back up, and Anderson moves in against Regula. Spencer Stastny comes over. He's paired with Regula on a third pair, with Emerson moving up alongside Nurse. And now Drew Doughty. Be Louie and Scott's guest tonight on After Hours after Kuzmenko. Rinkwad, Kevin Fiala. They'll spin it back to Anderson. Talking to Jim Miller before the game. Fiala and Kempe are the game breakers for LA. And at least by their standards.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to those jerseys, though.
But not great. Especially in light of the injuries Louie was talking.
You won't see that. I'm going to have to send a text message here in the first period to see if I can kind of give you a glimpse of what they're looking at.
Games last year, but he's got a different pace this year. And nice drive up the ice by him and Ward. Here's Regula pinching down the wall. Lee makes a nice play, receives the hit, steals the puck, and puts this wide, and this results in a pretty good chance for Louie, who does a nice job to drive all the way to the net. Good save by Ingram to kick that one out, and also backtracking through the middle. Talked to Jim Miller before the game, asking about the young guys and how they've stepped in a small sample size this year, and he loves their work ethic. He says, listen, they're big, they work hard, they're not going to turn away from checks, and that's exactly what we need from him. And eventually he hopes that they can chip in with some offense from time to time.
I wish I could show you guys on my phone, to be honest with you guys.
Right now, LA
But
down the hatches. Kings
I'll let Tom Gazzola be the leaker and me not get in trouble.
compared to the Oilers a shot in the first 6 minutes. Regula slugs it in.
Oh, these are going to be better than those.
Gave it away, Lazar. Under control to Stastny from distance. That was scooted just wide.
These are going to be way better than those. And they're going to be they're done by an in-house person. They're not NHL affiliated except for their for the NHL by Fanatics. Well, other teams went with the NHL Fanatic guy. The Oilers didn't like any of the Oilers didn't like anything that was presented to them. Like the 7 jerseys that they were presented, they didn't like any of them. So the guy in Edmonton created them and made concepts for them.
In the conference races, again, it's a 24-hour type thing. Not much holes.
So what game did they play against the San Jose Sharks? It was back-to-back hat tricks. Like I said, I might have just saw the video now and thought it was new. So that's my bad for misinformation. Yeah, he really is. And it's funny because I know the guy he talks to. Good guy. But Oilers be buzzing now. Nothing on net, but buzzing. 2016. Really? Are they really nice bolts? Come on, man. I'm a Jersey guy. You can't tell me that. I didn't like the Florida ones. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't like the way Florida made them and created them. I just didn't like it. Just no. I would have been really happy if they would have went with Miami Vice vibes. McDavid gets tripped, no call. Shots are 2-2 halfway through the first period. Really uneventful, honestly. Oh, I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous. That's awesome that you got to see it. That's cool, man. Like, yeah, the Duck jerseys this year are nice. Yep. Yeah, I don't even know if my phone. I don't know if my phone can show it, but if you guys can get a glimpse of my phone there.
Well, apparently the average
that's
person
kind
makes 6
of
friends a year.
what they're gonna be looking like.
That makes about 19 people blush. We'll make 1.4 babies. Makes
That's a little bit of the color scheme they're going with. The black, gray, and white. There's going to be a little bit of orange thrown into it, but for the most part, they're looking at black and white. But yeah, they're going to be really nice. No, it's more. Like, obviously, the logo is also going to be a different, not just a white logo or not just a regular logo either. It's going to have a different logo. Oh, there's going to be a lot of things worked into it that, much like the cream jerseys, when you first see it, you'd be like, okay, that doesn't look good. But then when you get up close and actually see it, you appreciate it. Oh, man. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it. The closest thing to that jersey is the All-Star. I don't know if you guys saw the. the closest thing to the jersey color or the jersey, like, I think it would be blacker than those jerseys, or the All-Star black jerseys that the Oilers wore a while ago. If you guys ever saw those.
It's pretty boring town. At least that's been Jack and Louie's experience. Well, that's why they're keeping the dads to kind of a late night arrival and then an immediate departure after the game. Trying to keep them in check. Might not stop them. No one's stopping Richard.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Driving it in deep. Hands on Forsberg and Brad Clark. He got blasted.
Scores! Leon Draisaitl, 1-0 Oilers. Hey, Jerry, how's it going today, sir?
Colson, the team leader, and Hansen, as you mentioned, Kasperi Kapanen, he missed 36 games, Louis. Are you at all surprised at how seamlessly his return has been?
I'm a little bit surprised because sometimes it takes a little
Kapanen.
I know one
22nd goal of the year, Draisaitl from Captain Pod Colson.
He got hurt early in the season, but he kept working hard to get himself back to the lineup. Thought he was there, had a little setback, and you know what, for him, once he got back, he was ready to go, and he has been pumping the pistons. And not just that line for Edmonton, but I think in general, just a little bit of pace, more on the forecheck, and resulted in that goal again. A big check by Pat Colson.
Halfway through the first period. Nick. Oh, what a bad giveaway. You did. I love it, dude. That's awesome.
Taken by Savoy and flipped over to Stasny. Ahead for Howard. Punched back the other way by CC. The Oilers will reload and last attack back on side. And now Regula drinks it out to center and slams it in. Corey Perry for the Kings this year. He just keeps on rolling. At 19 in the regular season, 10 more in the playoffs for Edmonton last year. Perry spinning to Byfield. Made 29 goals at age 30 now. Here's McDavid. Karen, dishing, another shot. It's kind of a shot pass, and it's slipping through untouched. Nugent Hopkins and Ceci. Great friends when Ceci was a teammate of Nugent Hopkins around the boards. Emerson. There's Cross Seaver. McDavid. Look toward the hole. Byfield tracking. Nurse a shot tipped. Forsberg stretching out. Couldn't get there. Perry reversed it back behind his own net, and then he'll get it back from Dumoulin. On to Warren Fogle.
Oh no, barbershop. My favorite one is the king head.
Fogle tried to center, and that was tipped away.
I'm weird. I don't know if you guys have seen. I think this fingers break. Sitting in Stune. Hey, he's back in Canada. How are the roads in Saskatchewan, my friend? So I don't know if you got. Hey, I don't care. The wife looks at it, not me. She's in charge of the email situation, not me. That's awesome. Just like I'm gonna do this right quick. That's way too much information for you guys to be seeing. This is my favorite LA King jersey. And a lot of people don't like it. I don't know why they don't like it, but a lot of people that I talk to hate this jersey. Let's see if I can find it. That one, the Burger King one. I don't know why I like the Burger King jersey. I just like the way it looks. I think it looks. I like the black line from chest to stomach, I guess. Nice. I don't know why. I just like how the purple numbers pop and the black and the white. It's just. No.
I want to make this team so bleeping bad, it's all I think about. End quote. Substitute whatever word you like for bleeping, although you can probably guess the correct one. So a lot of stress lifted off Doughty when he got the call last week, and now he'll have a chance to win a third Olympic gold with he and Sidney Crosby, the only two holdovers of the 2010 Louisville team. Mixing up two Stanley Cups.
You need a laptop?
And a first ballot Hall of Famer, which of course goes
All I heard was class working. You need a laptop?
Yeah, after I go and put her back to sleep.
Let her cry.
Considering he's had a couple of injuries the last couple of years, and still
You need a headset?
his
No, 'cause I'm doing
presence
home.
and his game remains Olympic
I decided I'm going to use the headset with my game recording.
Okay. Dry settle the beauty.
Already?
Yeah, 1-0. And they did show a ceremony at the beginning of the game. His mom, his dad, Celeste. Omi wasn't down on the ice though. She was still in the crowd.
Okay, well, I can understand why Obi wasn't
You
on
want to
the
go all the way down. And the doggy. Chloe.
Yeah.
He's getting so tall. He's still a tiny little doggy. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. No, absolutely, man. I love it. You're not old-fashioned. You're just fashioned. Anywho's, Oilers up 1 with 8 minutes left to go in the first period. Shots are 6-3 for the LA Kings. Lots of games to talk about today, including some football playoffs. Wild card games. Go Pack, go! The St. Louis Rams beat the Carolina Panthers. Don't call me old-fashioned, just call me old. Surely you jest.
Another terrific shift for this line. Just handing in the Kings. Another 40-second plus shift in the offensive zone for that line, to your point, Lou. There hasn't been a ton of time spent in the offensive zone.
I don't kid, and don't call me Shirley.
Pretty quickly closing things off the defensive side.
Oh. Lots of NHL games going on today as well. Congratulations to the Toronto Maple Leafs beating the Vancouver Canucks 5-0.
Has given Edmonton a 1-0 lead.
Here's another chance to Kapanen making some nice moves.
Man, Kapanen's just looking good.
It's Ekholm that comes right down into the slot with traffic in front. But Colson was there. Getting back to Kapanen too, and how he's jumped right back in. You have to give credit to the training staff, right? Off the ice, Chad Drummond, Joel Jackson did great work to make sure he was ready to go. The athletic therapists here in Edmonton are second to none, and they make sure you're ready to go when you get back on the ice. And Kapanen showing that he has not missed a beat.
Second to none, first to nobody.
Emerson rifles one through the middle. That's going to lead to an ice.
You could win the ultimate NHL trip. Learn more at Rogers.com/.
Yeah, they ain't doing much. But hey, them making the playoffs means that Florida doesn't.
Solving duo is back hot in the case and even hotter for each other. Don't miss.
Oh, that's awesome. Darnell Nurse's dad sitting next to McDavid's dad. That's awesome.
There's the aforementioned Richard Nurse and Brian having a little conversation.
That's awesome.
Taking in the game. A little extra conversation there between
The dad trip.
Hellenius and Nurse on the way back to their respective benches is heating up a little bit. They have remembered each other.
Toronto Make Believers. Yeah, well.
Offensive zone drive. What a quick shot and whistle.
You gotta win that face-off.
Another drive and a save.
That offensive zone face-off is killing the Oilers. Sorry, defensive zone face-offs. Two posts by the LA Kings line that's just hemming this line in now.
Oilers too well.
Come on, Hyman, you gotta make a better pass.
Still leading 1-0.
This line on the flip side has been good for the Kings. Great, some really solid chances here in this first period.
Nice play by Hyman. Gives it to Hopkins. Hopkins back to Hyman. Hyman shot saved by Forsberg.
Forsberg on its way.
McDavid and this. Oh, McDavid mucking it up. Let's go. Come on, Connor. Yeah, because Clark is all over him. There's a lot of slashing going on by this kid. McDavid don't like it. Clark going to get himself knocked out.
Starting to heat up, which is great to see. Two rivals that have seen a lot of each other in recent years. LaFerriere right off the face-off rings the bar, but it's Edmonton still with a 1-0 lead. Great defensive.
Right? Like me too. As much as I don't like the Maple Queefs, the Maple Queens, I do believe they will make the playoffs before the Florida Panthers do. My question is, how is Tampa doing what they're doing? Are they that good, or is the Atlantic just that bad right now? Like, I'm not trying to take anything away. Like they were dog water last year, comparatively to what they are this year. Like, you wouldn't think that trading away Steven Stamkos would make you a little better, but it kind of has. In all fairness, it kind of has made them a little better. I mean, you still got Kucherov, you still got Hedman, you still got arguably the best goalie in the NHL in this generation with Vasilevsky. I don't think so, Jerry. I just don't see the Panthers making the playoffs with that bad defense and that bad goaltending. I don't see it, Barbershop. I just don't. They're not a good team. The Panthers are not a good team at all. Yeah, that is the question, right? Like, and I wish I could tell you that I follow every team as much as I follow the Oilers, but it's just I'd be awake day and night trying to do all that fun stuff, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Over 5 a game with 18 goals and a challenge for the NHL scoring.
So what if I told you Matthew Tkachuk comes back just to play the Olympics and then goes back on the IR? Would you believe me if I said that? The only reason why he's trying to come back is to play at the Olympics. He's not going to be ready. He's pushing himself to come back. He's just going to go back on the LTIR after the Olympics. Barkov's not coming back. Barkov is gone. They don't have the cap circumvention they can use to get better players. So I just don't see it. Like, if they prove me wrong, okay, I'll eat some crow, but I don't think they will. I think the teams in the Atlantic right now are your teams in the Atlantic, aside from Toronto. Toronto's going to squeeze in. It's going to be Tampa, Toronto, Detroit, and that's it. Oh, you didn't? Oh, Barbershop, you don't know. You don't know, Barbershop. Barkov's not coming back. He's not even coming back for the playoffs. He's taking the entire year. Barkov's gone. Like, he's not even in the States right now, man. And this isn't just me being a twat. I'm being honest with you. Barkov isn't playing this year. He's not coming back for any game this year, and he's not coming back for playoffs. Barkov is gone. Like, and as far as Tkachuk he's coming back for the playoffs and leaving again. He's coming back for the Olympics and leaving. So, like I said, Florida's going to take the year to regroup, reassess. Yeah. Like, this is where having all Russians helps you. No, Barbershop, he won't. Even if they make playoffs, he's not coming back. And this is coming from him himself. He's not playing this year. His injury is a 9-month to a year injury. Like, this is coming from him, not coming from an asshole sitting in Edmonton. This is coming from him and his team himself. He won't be back for playoffs, which sucks because Florida needs him. As much as I don't like Florida, I respect the hell out of Barkov. But yeah, if you have all Russians on your team is laughing come the Olympics because nobody's going. And I think that's where Washington has the advantage. Is their Russian connections are all going to just sit at home, watch some good hockey at the Olympics on bad ice. Have you guys seen that ice yet? We got 5 minutes left to go in the first period. 5-5 is shots, 1-0 Edmonton. Draisaitl assisted by Kapanen and Podkolzin. Yeah, that's why this is the best time to get a third line center. Like, yeah, that's what sucks, Barbershop. Like, and you can't circumvent the cap this year either, which is good for the Oilers. Unfortunately, when everybody's healthy for Edmonton, we're $3 million over the cap. So make it happen, I guess. No! Get out of here. Come on, Green Bay. Come on, Green Bay. Hold those Bears off. Oh, that looked a little off, but doesn't matter. Here comes Hyman. Dropping for McDavid. Cross check by LaFerriere. No call. Hey, oh, yeah. Another cross check. Keep your stick to yourself. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, I've been saying that since Colorado. Whew, as long as they're still leading. I know they're in the fourth quarter. I'm going to switch over to that game in the intermission, guys. I apologize. I'm a Packer fan. We will talk about the out-of-town scoreboard for the rest of the games. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Green Bay 21, Chicago 16. Woo! I need picture-in-picture. What?
22-16-6 coming in. 11 straight wins when they get the first goal. Got the second best record in the league.
No, Barbershop. I've been saying that since the Avs started this intense, crazy winning streak that they were on. They're going to be a good regular season team, but come playoff time, that's it's going to be another disappointing first round exit. Like I said, you have to look at history, and the history does not favor Colorado Avalanche. Aside from 1 year, their cup year, they've been bounced in round 1 or round 2 every year, or not even made the playoffs. So hey, they have a cup though. That's one thing that Oilers cannot say right now. It truly is, eh? It truly is. That's a penalty coming up against the Oilers. Darnell Nurse, 2 minutes for high sticking.
The Los Angeles Kings, created by Kempe's speed, fair to say. And there you go, that punch through the neutral zone, that's what they're looking for. And for Kempe, he's always been a dangerous player. And he's gotten better and better, it seems, every year. And he has that terrific speed. Now, he does reach in with the left arm and catapult himself.
Yeah, that's a penalty that Kempe should have taken, but hey.
The stick come up and turn on Nurse, but it's that speed you're talking about, Jack. Once he gets those feet moving, he's... Just kind of slapped him, but it certainly did catch him up in the...
NWBA. Never heard of it.
Have to have control, and the Kings will get the first power play in this one. 5-on-5 play this year. LA has been better than average at +6, but the special teams, they're bottom third in both categories, 20% and 15% on the power play. And the Oiler kills 17 for its last 18, but Kempe wins another faceoff. And here's Brad Clark shooting and a glove save. Rebound score.
Of course they score on it.
And Corey Perry fires home the
Corey Perry. I just don't know how you call that a penalty when you've let a few things LA did go. No, I don't watch.
Miscommunication.
I don't watch WNBA, unfortunately.
He would have given him a job.
Corey Perry
Or fortunately.
from Clark and Kuzmenko. We're tied. So we talked about Kempe's burst of speed, and now he's got the puck with 1:20 to go, and the Kings have an odd-man rush. Alive to the net. Bobble puck. Clark actually had a chance to get the net. Now he tries a wrist shot that's blocked.
1 minute left to go in the first period. 1-1 is the score. Power play goal by LA. Deserved? No. Given? Yes.
Off his stick by Brent Clark, who was used sparingly in the playoff series a year ago. Drive by Nurse and a save. Forsberg square to that shot.
Like, it's just crazy to me how McDavid gets hacked / cross-checked 3 times. And you don't call that, but you call that Kempe grabbing Nurse, slingshotting himself around and getting a high stick. You call that. It's just, it's garbage to me what the officials say and do. This Clark kid, man, he dropped the gloves. You want to talk all big and tough. And then as soon as you got people around you, you run and hide. You play for the best team for that, I guess.
Fiala wheels it ahead for Fogle. He got stood up by Bouchard. He gives him an extra shot. Those two good friends. They'll see one another in the summer. Bouchard will talk about that, I'm sure. Here's Draisaitl. Pressure from Fiala. McDavid hits the cut. Bouchard, but Byfield there. Ekholm was able to keep the zone for Edmonton. 25 seconds to go. Doughty didn't get it out, but now Fiala will lead a rush. They'll bring it to the red line, and I think he threw that one out of play at the red, so face-off will come to neutral.
Yeah, it's predictable, eh, Barbershop?
Here's Fogle and Bouchard going at a good stick by Bouchard, good gap control, little stand up, and then an extra shot down the ice as they go at it. No friends on the pond, as we say.
Warren Fogle, 24 goals, 46 points a year ago. This year, puck luck has not been as kind. 6 in 35. Shot in by Stastny, taken by Podkolzin. Was out there with Nugent Hopkins and Kapanen to close this first period. Chipped out by Hellenius down to 6 seconds. Put too much on it, and that's icing.
Icing against Los Angeles.
They'll get one final offensive
4.8 seconds left to go in the first period. I'm going to call that a 1-1 hockey game after 1. Like, I lost all respect for the WNBA when they were demanding more money, but they're not bringing in any money. Like, how are you demanding money when you're not bringing in any money? That is my thing with them. Like, you're demanding more, but you're not bringing in any. And if it wasn't for the NBA supplementing your salaries the way they have been, I mean, I hope the PWHL doesn't do that where they rely on the NBA to give them, where they rely on the NHL to give them money to keep the things and operations going. But yeah, well, that's on a kicker though, right? One kicker missing a field goal from not that far away. He makes that kick. They're playing on Monday. The Steelers are out, and they're playing on Monday. That's one person. I agree, Caitlin Clark is bringing in money, but that's one person out of a league of, what, 50? 60, 70 players? But I'm with you. I agree. I love what Caitlin Clark does. But, again, I have no faith in a guy that's going to be hurt more than he's going to be healthy. I respect what Coach Knobloch is saying, and I love that he's trying to feed the media and the fans lip service. But Tristan Jarry is one left-right push away from being out for the rest of the season. That's just my honest opinion.
Maybe of a shot to take the lead. Big return by Jacobs, and then Jordan Love leads him into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, she is. Absolutely, she is. Caitlin Clark is absolutely bringing a lot of eyes to the sport. But again, that's one player out of how many? You have to have... Like if you had one team of Caitlin Clarks, or if you had one Caitlin Clark on every team, and no disrespect to Angel Reese, she's trying to, but she's going about it the wrong way. Like, Caitlin Clark has going about it quietly. I'll show you on the floor how good I am. I don't need to go to the media to tell you how good I am. And Angel Reese is the exact opposite. She'll tell you in the media how great she is, but then on the floor, it's mediocre. I'll shoot a 5-foot shot that I can easily make, but I'll miss it so I can get the rebound. Layup that I'm going to miss and get another rebound so I can get 15 rebounds a game to go with my 10 points. That's the only gripe I have with the WNBA is they could play better than they are. And yeah, I do watch. I do watch. Like, I'm not going to say I'm a hater and I don't watch because it's women. I watch because I like basketball. But just from what I've seen, you just got players with attitudes. And unfortunately, not like the NBA attitudes where these guys worked to get their attitude. That's true, Renegade. Are the Oilers the only team that haven't won 3 in a row? Hey, I am not a He-Man woman hater. Come on now. I love my women. I just what I see in the WNBA, I think it could be better if they took the effort and grinded more to get their sponsors, but they know the NBA money is there. And like I said, I don't know if the NHL has the same deal with the PWHL. That's true too. I don't think a lot of players, except for Sue Bird and that Rumbaro chick, she's got talent. Like, there's talented players. Like, Leslie Sparks, talented player. Yeah, I know you're joking. How are you feeling, by the way? How is Adam doing? You guys okay? Any whoosies, out-of-town scoreboard. Let's talk about that as I watch the football game. The Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Vancouver Canucks 5-0. It's 1-1 after 1. Blues, Golden Knights. The Detroit Red Wings beat the Montreal Canadiens 4-0. The Chicago Blackhawks beat the Panthers 3-0. The Islanders beat the Wild in overtime 4-3. The Boston don't hate the Bruins 10. The New York Blue Shirts 2. The Calgary Flames hold off the Pittsburgh Penguins 2-1. The Colorado Avalanche beat the Blue Jackets 4-0. The Sharks beat the Stars 5-4 in overtime. The Sabres beat the Ducks 5-3. The Panthers beat the Senators 3-2. The Lightning beat the Flyers 7-2. The Hurricanes beat the Kraken 3-2. Now you got up. Now that you get it, got it good and understood. Oilers 1, Kings 1 after 1. Shots in the first period 7-6 for the LA Kings. Only one power play to speak of in that period, and it went to the LA Kings. Oh, I watch a lot of basketball.
just has to fling that one away. We're going a little bit of sack that time. It's Colby Wood, for some mention his name. Put the heat on. Third down.
It was really the push from the interior that made Caleb Williams get uncomfortable and want to get out of there. I thought he might have a chance if the pocket held sturdy and up front in the middle.
Yeah, it was an ass kicking.
Up into it instead of backwards. But the push up front.
Also, speaking of Colorado, Landeskog is out again. I feel bad for that guy. First and 10 at the 10. Come on, Packers. Shut down defense now.
He gets hit again as he threw this football. This time it's Brenton Cox on the left-hand side working against the rookie, but look at his eyes. Sees the check down, believes in his running back to be able to get the yards after the catch, and they get it.
Little jump pass there from the 8-yard line now. Williams pumps throw.
Almost intercepted. Come on, 7. Got to intercept that ball. Come on, Walker.
Second down and goal.
That was a 3rd and 10. He converts on that 4th down. You know, this is what he can do. You know,
Is it vicious, Jerry?
Structure, but this is the kind of
I'd imagine it would be all those long nails that look like stilettos.
his playmaking he's doing on his drive.
He was last in the league in completion percentage at 58%. Kind of the same thing tonight. He's 20 of 42. Under 50%.
Yeah, I love watching NCAA basketball. Go Zags. Touchdown, Bears. Going for 2. 22-27, going for 2 to make it a 3-point game with 4 minutes left to go in the game. Come on, Packers. Shut them down.
Go for 2 here to try to make it a 3-point game. Keep the offense out there. 2-point try to make it a field goal difference. 4:18 left in red. Next, 79. Should have catch a pass earlier. Number 2, looking for 2.
Going shotgun, looking for 2. All right. Come on, 3-1. You got to be on that guy. 3-point football game. If I was the Green Bay Packers, I'd run the clock out. Close enough for me. I'm sorry, I can't respect it. I keep my opinions to myself, but
Jacobs got his first ever run back, pretty good one, but then he fumbled. They're going to put her out there again.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, Packers. Get a touchdown.
Nixon is also back there.
I don't like this new kickoff rule, man. I'm not a fan of that new kickoff rule, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
You and I talked about this throughout the broadcast. This Chicago Bears team, if 6 wins when trailing with less than 2 minutes remaining, so there's a belief in this team
that they can always find a way, and they've given their crowd another reason.
Yeah, the Eskimos will always be around. They'll be called the Elks, but always be the Eskimos to me.
What a scene.
The CFL doesn't lose teams.
Running back is Emmanuel Wilson. Each team with all of its timeouts as we head down the stretch. On the outside goes the pass. Tackle move.
That's what you got to do, though. Keep the clock moving. Got to keep that clock moving.
Quick, they're driving down the football. Again, it's like a different defense from the first half to the second half. No hesitation, no space, nowhere to go for those Green Bay receivers after the catch.
Jacobs is back into the game. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, you're right, Jerry. They don't lose teams, but they lose fans, and they lose them in bunches. You're not wrong about that.
Extra pressure. Pass throw. Down.
First down. Let's go.
Love is out of bounds after he made the grab at the 33-yard line.
Slot fade, man-to-man, safety.
Well, they were given the Grey Cup. They had one of the best teams assembled.
Most of this year is isolated one-on-one, and he did not hesitate.
Yeah.
Keep his eyes on Byron to keep him away.
Ottawa's the only team. Red Blacks, Renegades, Rough Riders, Red Blacks. I miss the old Rider versus Rough Rider matchup. The Saskatchewan Rough Riders versus the Ottawa Rough Riders. Which team will win? The Rough Riders.
This will be a 30-second timeout. Please reset the game clock to 3:16.
Dennis Allen, former head coach of the Saints, who comes to Chicago, had opportunities elsewhere, looked around, decided that Chicago, with Ben Johnson coming in as the head coach and play caller, and Caleb Williams, this is a good spot to be as a coordinator. And doesn't have maybe the most talented defense in the league, but they've been the most opportunistic defense in this league, and they have done a heck of a job to give themselves a chance.
Yeah.
Williams and his offense to get them back into the game.
If you were listening to it on the radio, you didn't know what team scored a touchdown. Touchdown, Rough Riders. Ooh, first down. Sorry, not touchdown. First down, Green Bay.
Touchdown. Makes the grab. Moves the sticks. Gordon brings the tackle out of bounds.
Yeah, not wrong.
Now watching the line of scrimmage, he turns Gordon around. They're going after six.
It definitely did help Baltimore get an NFL team. And I think that was always the plan.
100%. He's trying
I think that was always the plan, though.
But we just saw Dobbs make a play on him. Now the rookie Golden makes a play on him, turns him around. And a good job of seeing that for the quarterback log to the first down.
Golden with the golden shoes. Takes it to the 21 for 11. On the clock. On the ground again. Jacobs did a good job tonight stuffing him. 19 carries, 55 yards.
I gotta say, what a job by Jordan Love. We've been talking about so many other players and other aspects of this game. He started fast, and then things got a little bit crazy. Bears came all the way back, but what really stands out to me in his third year as a starter is this is no longer, oh yeah, he's the guy
Yeah,
who's replacing a whole
you're not
team.
wrong, Renegade. They need more teams.
Of his team over these last 3 years. His team's really grown around him, and he's playing right now with such poise. When the game is at the biggest pressure point of the game, this guy's just sitting back there making good decisions, throwing accurate throws.
274 tonight. Chicago took another timeout. They're down to 1. Wilson in the backfield. Play clock at 2. Second down and 10. Off his back foot throwing. You had action and contact in the end zone. Intended there for Luke Musgrave. And incomplete.
Now they put Luke Musgrave out, way out to the outside, and it's all man-to-man. Tremaine Edmonds. It's just, okay, you're going to walk him, you're going to walk your linebacker. We know you're man-to-man. We think
Musgrave can beat Edmonds. He gets behind him. Edmonds never really locates the ball, but the ball's underthrown, and that's why Musgrave trying to work back to it, but no call on the field.
Third down, 10.
Yes, Ryan Getzlaf played for his hometown team, the Saskatchewan Roughriders, won a Grey Cup with them in 2013. I know the Getzlaf fairly well. Good family. Good family. He was a wide receiver. Would have been a tight end in the NFL had he played in the NFL, but Doug Flutie. Yeah, he was a good quarterback. His brother, Darren Flutie, was another good wide receiver.
Now a personal record awaits with 2 periods to go, or the streak ends. I would bet on the former.
And just think,
Yeah.
if he gets to 18, he needs 7 more to tie.
Yeah. Chris Getzlaf, yeah.
It's in an Oiler uniform. That's in an Oiler uniform.
It's unbelievable.
Here's the SZN card. Kings have played him hard so far through 20.
And it's been relatively low event hockey to this juncture. Here's a turnover by Perry and a shot on Lazard that does not make its way through. Second bid ended up wide. Frederick back down low. Good shift for Edmonton's 4th line to start the second period.
Really good one. Started right off the face-off.
Perry to Byfield. He's in deep. Backhander off the pads and then Fogle shot it wide. Byfield.
It's kind of crazy how The Rock was in Calgary and Joe was in Edmonton.
In front by Edmondson to his own
Flutie Flakes.
Well, after a good push to
Flutie
start this period
Flakes.
with the 4th line of Edmonton, they get in the Kings. It's again on the transition. And Byfield bounces this one off the backhand.
Yeah, he cried about it though. I guess he felt disrespected by the Calgary Flames. Sorry, Calgary Stampeders.
But a good chance, heady play as you mentioned, Jack, by Byfield. Understanding the Fogle was far side, little indirect pass off the pad.
Scores! Draisaitl makes it 2-1 Edmonton! I don't care if Ekholm scores another goal in his career in Edmonton. Keep the pucks out of our net, and I'll be happy, happy, happy.
I mean, in the last 18 games, Draisaitl's got 32. Kapanen. Trying to squeeze his way through, unable to do so. Kempe, a strike to LaFerriere, a shot and a save made by Connor Ingram. 71st time that number 29 has scored at least twice in a single game. LaFerriere off a turnover, leading a 3-on-2 for LA. This was another shot on net that's
Barbershop. That's because the... It sucks that this night is happening on this night. So those of you guys that don't know, the dad's trip is happening tonight. So the dads are all sitting together. No disrespect to the moms, the grandmas, the grandpas, and all that stuff. It's just the dads are all sitting together and then traveling with the team to Chicago. So yeah, it does look like they don't like each other, eh? Yeah, but no, that's pretty cool that his mom is sitting with the Oma. With his grandma. Man, his grandma looks like a sweet old lady. But good pickup though, Barbershop. Great pickup on that. If you didn't know the context, eh? Like,
takes the ricochet to Kuzmenko. Goes onside. Kuzmenko lost a stick. Tried to kick it down low, but Nugent Hopkins was having none of it. And now McDavid with an trying to center. Came loose and ultimately trapped underneath. Alex Turcotte as a stick went sailing.
oh.
Substitute line down. Cleared up by Cece. And now a chance for Hellenius on his backhand. Turns it back to the forehand. And stoned.
Excuse me. I will be right back, guys.
This game, we've seen in the first period its chances happening fast. One chance off a rush, another chance the other way. Here's McDavid trying to slip this under Drew Doughty. They'll be teammates for Canada in the Olympics. And nice defensive play to take away a sure tap in for Zach Hyman back door. Hellenius has had a strong game. Matched up against McDavid. Has been physical. Nice little spin move to catch this one. And then have a nice chance in tight that Connor Ingram handles.
Hellenius digging in against Leon Draisaitl. Puck came free. Doughty to Anderson. Shoveled down low. Hellenius. Trying to go short side. Taylor Ward battling Draisaitl on the rebound. Regula comes over to help out Leon Draisaitl. A fiercely fought puck battle. Came out to Doughty, a slap shot. Went off the right shoulder of Connor Ingram. Carried off his shoulder and all the way out of the zone. They were walking to that one, Bellier.
Testing the blocker high.
Anderson up to Ward. Byfield shot tipped home. And it's Andre Lee with his second NHL goal, scored once last year. And the 6'5" forward ties the game at 2.
Well, credit the Kings here, Jack. They have been pushing here. They've been pushing downhill when it comes offensively. Quick ups and driving to the net. And they've been relentless right from the start of the game. It was a small portion in the first period where Edmonton took over with some time in the zone. But this is just a reach by Lee, and a good job by him. It's Byfield that gets it through and gets knocked down partially, but still makes it through. And Lee, as you mentioned, being 6'6", with that reach, extends, gets a piece of this puck to elevate, gets it by Ingram. It's tied 2-2. So another response from the Kings.
Beautiful tip from Byfield. Just 2.5 minutes after Draisaitl scored a second to regain the lead for Edmonton. Andre Lee, 7th round pick. Plays collegiate hockey at UMass Lowell. Kings had a pretty successful goaltender who played his collegiate hockey in Massachusetts, as I recall. Frederick was centering pass. Let's see how a lot of Forsberg. Though we didn't have a great day today, neither did the rest of his team.
A little tough in New York with Jonathan Quick. Yeah, just an outstanding career with the Kings.
2014.
What the heck did I miss? I leave for 5 minutes. LA King goal scored by Lee, his first of the career. His first of the season. 2-2. That really is, eh? Most Oilers think. That sucks. Was the goal at least a good goal or just another bad defensive play by the Oilers? Right? Every 50-plus goal scorer days, 50 days or more, put him in the Oilers lineup, they'll get one.
Forsberg really didn't get a shot his first years, at least at the NHL level. Just worked on his game at the American Hockey League level for most of his first 7 seasons, and then the last 4 a stalwart in Ottawa.
Don't tell me that.
Down low for Nugent Hopkins. This game reminds me a lot for Edmonton. That is the game in Winnipeg a couple nights ago. A defending team that doesn't allow you to have a lot of time in the zone. You've got to ratchet up.
That looked way offside.
Found a seam in the slot and airmailed that shot. Now McDavid in full flight. Nugent Hopkins will drive it back to him. McDavid trying to get it back. Nugent Hopkins in the meantime.
That better be a fucking call. Give me a break.
Against Los Angeles, and it starts with LaFerriere with a pretty good scoring chance. Completely missed the net. Jim Hiller can only look on. As now Edmonton will go to its first power play night, looking to regain the lead.
Holy Clark, you jackass, man. Fight somebody. This is a guy that Trent Friedrich should go out and punch in the face.
With Amex Platinum.
That is a guy that Trent Friedrich needs to go out and punch in the face and put him in his place. But he won't drop the gloves because he's a baby. Oilers' first power play of the game. Halfway through the second period, and the Oilers finally get a power play. Unlike some other teams in this league that get a power play for stepping on the ice. 31-27 for the Chicago Bears over the Green Bay Packers. Tough skin. Tough skin, and it's hard to bleed on the ice. It is very hard to bleed on the ice. Makes everything cold. Makes blood stop pumping to anything other than your legs and your heart. We got a 2-2 hockey game in Edmonton. Draisaitl's 22nd of the year and 23rd of the year for the Oilers. Perry's 10th of the year and Lee's 1st of the year for LA. Excuse me. Not feeling very well.
Pressure. Jacobs makes the catch. Jacobs fighting pressure yards up to the 30. Tackled there by Dexter. Second down.
Love is forced good coverage downfield. He's forced to check that football down. He's going to crank up this urgency. He's trying to hold on to that last time out.
I'm that far behind?
Hold on to that last time out.
Bolts, I'm that far behind? 34-31? Dang.
Now they've been going after Tyler Gordon. That time he was in much better position and almost came away with a game-sealing interception. Heck of a job in responding by 6.
68 seconds. Small creasing.
It sucks that Green Bay might not pull this out, but that's on them. They had a lead. They blew it in the second half.
As well as
They Packard.
But the Kings read the play at the line, force it back. First 35 seconds go by without incident. Edmonton, should it stay at this pace?
Kempe looking for a penalty.
Here's McDavid. Dashing. Ducking. Fending off one man, but not Kempe. Will take over and wallop this puck along the ice. And the Oilers are going to change up the unit relatively early by their standards. Only a minute 20 into the power play. Howard, Roslovic, Savoy come on to join Eckler. Roslovic with a turnover with Ferrier. Threaded it through to Byfield. Now Ferrier with a shot that's eaten up by Connor Ingram to keep the game tied at 2.
Yeah, good stick to knock that down. And
This power play, when it's hot, it's hot. When it's not, it's not.
Possession entry. Kempe, as you mentioned, thought interfered with, I believe, with Hyman coming through the middle. He has a chop at this one. And then this is a good blocker save as Nugent Hopkins likes to test that blocker high. And then Anderson with poise waits for a second. Lane clears up and puts it down 200 feet. So important against the top-ranked power play unit to make sure that puck goes all the way down the ice.
Los Angeles just 8 wins in its last 24. But the way this division and conference has gone this year, a win tonight puts the Kings in a wild card spot. Wristed down deep by Roslovic. Went Byfield, was pulled down. A penalty coming up against Edmonton. So as the Kings penalty is set to expire, they'll get a nearly full power play out of this.
No good, no good. And Howard takes the penalty too.
Tools like deposit or time limits, you can always mull it over ahead of time.
Party's in the back.
You can't do that if you're a rookie. You can't do that if you're a rookie.
They help Isaac Howard here as he just gets his shot in the midsection. Byfield has the puck, but as he stops, he just kind of stays with him. Down he goes, hooking the call.
Kings scored right off the draw. Perry banging home a rebound. The Brent Clark shot. And now in this 4-on-4 setting for 4 seconds, Perry himself will take the face-off.
And Jim Miller, a lot of credit.
25 fourth quarter points for Chicago. Kudos to them.
For the first time as Perry missed the last couple of games, dealing with a personal issue at home. And for Jim Miller, he said it's incredible how much of a difference it makes when you have those guys in your locker room settling things down. And Perry is a big part of that. They want to sign him and bring him on board.
Perry and McDavid on the draw. Perry able to maintain with help from Kuzmenko. Now Anderson with a nice backhand sifter to Nugent Hopkins. And the Oilers have something going short-handed. McDavid in front. Shot nasty. And that stayed out. He had Forsberg going the other way. Then Perry able to catch up to a right-wing lead pass and set up the boards wisely by Ingram, allowing Emerson to shovel it back to the red line. Brad Clark.
Well, Chicago was the better team, right? But still, you can't let a team score 24 points in a quarter.
Rebound, Kuzmenko had it caught up in his jersey, couldn't find it in his feet, and ultimately tugged free and cleared by Nugent Hopkins.
Yeah, he just kept spinning. Kuzmenko trying to find it in the pockets. It was spin, and just didn't seem to want to drop in a place that he could pick it up.
Here's Kempe. Warren Fogle a shot. Handcuffed Ingram, but he did well to juggle and freeze with 45 seconds now remaining in the LA power play.
Pretty good second shot there by Kempe into Ingram. Here's There's a nice pass by McDavid finding the trailing Spencer Stastny, who's an excellent skater, short-handed up the ice looking for that chance. Didn't miss that much, would have been his first point. There's Kuzmenko, just keeps spinning and spinning, hoping this puck drops down somewhere where he can find it. Was right in the wheelhouse. Not happy once he gets back to the bench. Sometimes it just doesn't drop in the right spot.
This game halfway over, tied at 2. Draisaitl with both goals for Edmonton. Perry and Andre Lee. His first this season, and the second of his.
I still say it's the Broncos Super Bowl this year.
Which is now in its 22nd game. So the Kings, again, shorthanded without veterans like Kopitar.
Broncos or the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl this year. One of those two teams.
Second of a back-to-back, having lost to Winnipeg last night 5-1. Doughty's shot was blocked by Bouchard, and then it's drilled down the ice.
Not dim Cowboys, though. Gotta make the playoffs once in a while to be there.
5-16 against the Jets, who broke that 11-game losing streak. Including 2 defeats to Edmonton. Bouchard and Ekholm crowded on one final dump in with LA's final 10 seconds. LaFerriere across to Doughty, he'll settle it. Spin on Cabot. Under pressure, gets it up Fogle. LaFerriere's open, a drive and a save Ingram.
At least the Oilers didn't get scored on.
9:21 to go, second period, tied at 2.
Again, I didn't see the LA King goal. I had to go upstairs and... Oh, excuse me. I might have to go back upstairs. That's game, folks. I want them to make a case. I would have loved Green Bay Steelers in the Super Bowl this year. Just Green Bay, Jordan Love, man. I don't know. There's just something about him. And again, I can't get behind the Chicago Bears. It's just something about there. I heard Taylor Swift's going to be at the halftime show this year. Excuse me. 3rd and 15, 7 seconds left to go, and he drops the fucking ball. That's the football game. Better luck next year, Green Bay. Just, yeah. It is what it is. Sometimes some things... Chiefs are moving. Where are they moving to? I heard the Washington Redskins are coming back. I don't know if there's any truth to that rumor, but that'd be pretty cool.
With the big man in the house, he's got a couple in front of him. He's got a little extra jump.
Brent Clark, slide step to his left, bothered by Colson, rolls it over. Joel Edmondson. Kings, to their credit, shorthanded on the second of a back-to-back, giving Edmonton everything he wants. Edmondson, Kempe, a shot into a crowd that was batted down.
I think the longer this game stays like this,
And Draisaitl will bring it the other way. These two teams.
yeah, I think it's Bad Bunny too. I don't know. I honestly don't know who's playing at the halftime show. It just wouldn't surprise me if Taylor Swift showed up from an underground tunnel and started singing. 8.5 left to go in the second period. 2-2 hockey game.
Four straight postseason matchups, 4 straight series won by Edmonton. All in the first round. side. Saucered across. Fogle a wrist shot, and that ticked off the glove of Ingram. Almost lost the leather in reaching out for that puck. Perry protecting. Turned 41 in May.
I agree, Renegade. It definitely is. Yeah, they don't want Bad Bunny at all in San Francisco.
Recover in the slot and advance through to Nugent Hopkins by Bouchard.
He's not alphabet community enough. Shots are 18-12. LA scores 2-2.
Shots are 18-12 Los Angeles.
Kings are 1 for 2 on the power play. Oilers are 0 for 1 on the power play. Nice shot there by Regula. How Regula are you? Oiler fans sitting on their hands, wondering when the next shoe's gonna drop, if it drops at all. Don't be sorry, Bunny. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Greatly appreciate your insight. Ooh, that's a block.
Kuzmenko coughed it up. Stastny streaks to open ice and backhands it in deep.
Never be sorry, man. That was a trip not called. Wow.
Shrugs off a check from Turcotte. Ceci, though, able to pry it off his stick and leave it for Ryan Newman. Bumped up the middle. Turcotte was not at the red line. This is icing against the Kings.
That's insane. Like, no offense to Bad Bunny and all that, but he went from the Latin darling where everybody wanted him and people were loving his music to get this guy away from me. He's a cancer. What happened? Like, did I miss something? Because I know last year he was everywhere. He was with Pitbull. He was doing collabs with all the big artists. Now he's just like, don't touch him.
Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman out there for this offensive zone face-off. Bouchard, McDavid a drop-off. Draisaitl takes it hard to the hole against Turcotte with a backhander to save Forsberg. Rebound available. Turcotte taken down. Kings wanted a call, none forthcoming.
So where did you want the call? When the guy ripped the Oilers stick out of his hand, or?
Looks up. Draisaitl had not yet vacated the zone, so the Oilers working around neutral. Fired in by McDavid. Ceci unable to get it through Matthias Ekholm. Turcotte with Draisaitl.
What do you mean, Renegade? Why wouldn't it be a thing?
Free, McDavid and Ekholm.
Obviously, for cap purposes, they can't do that. But
As he saw it crawl over the line. CC off to Dumoulin. Takes a gander up ice. Defensive-minded player won a pair of cups in his first 2 full seasons with Pittsburgh. A decade ago, McDavid on to Matthias Janmark. Oilers looking to snap this 2-2 tie. They've led twice. McDavid around, Andre Lee to the net. That shot stopped by Forsberg. McDavid again around Lee.
how much hooking are you allowed to get away with if you're an LA King player? Apparently a lot.
For a moment there, and about 5 guys in the slot. All 5 were crowded around. They're able to get it back in the zone. Frederick, Dean Youngblood, somebody catch the hot ball. I'll tell you, the strength on one hand, though, impressive. Here's Regula on his backhand. Couldn't get a shot away. Cleared safely up the right hand.
No, Oilers won't be running 3 goalies. They're also going to be trying very hard to trade Mangiapane. I think the odd man out is Ingram.
But now he's pinned along the end boards. Oilers a determined forecheck here. Kapanen. I mean, this is all Lazar against 3 Kings.
He's making damn near $2 million. I think the Oilers have to move on from him and run with Picard and Jari until you can get a better trade than Jari. Or Marc-Andre Fleury comes out of retirement after the Olympic break and helps us out. It's always a possibility too, guys. Marc-Andre Fleury coming out of retirement to help out the Oilers. Win 1 cup in Canada before he leaves for good. 3 minutes left to go in the second period. 18-14 shots for LA. 2-2 hockey game.
His minutes elevating from time to time, having some big games, but has tremendous offensive skills. We've seen that on this night before, but he's competing though. I like the physicality. He really went out with McDavid in the first period a couple times. Howard across to Bouchard using a screen, but his shot just missed.
Just missed. That was off the crossbar, my friend.
From a similar spot. Now Roslovic had one blocked by Anderson. Shaking free to Howard. He turned, tried to center, broken up and cleared. Corey Perry. Bouchard. 2:40 on the clock. Turned over by Anderson. Howard on the attack. Roslovic to the net. Pass eluded Matt Savoy, and here comes Quentin Byfield. From the red line, he locates Vogel. His shot. Knuckle puck after a deflection ends up high. Vogel and Byfield.
I wouldn't say no to bringing back Stuart Skinner, but there's an upset fan base that would hate that idea. you know me. There's a fan base that would lynch him as soon as he arrived at the airport.
Reunited as they were in the final 6 minutes of the second period on Thursday in Winnipeg. McDavid and Draisaitl going for the hat trick and a save.
That would have been a sick play hat trick. No, I'm glad Skinner's better in Pittsburgh. I'm happy for him. I'm glad he's doing well. My thing is, I wouldn't be so upset if we had a starting goalie. Like, if Jari came in here, and I don't care how well or how bad Tristan Jari played. Blue JM. Third line center. You're not wrong, Barbershop. We don't like to shoot. We like the pretty passing plays. We like to pass it in the net because that's what we do, right? The biggest question for me, Blue Jay, and I don't know if this is a sentiment for everybody else, a bottom, like a third line center and a fourth line wing. Like, if we can get a third line center and a fourth line winger on the cheap, I think the Oilers are set. You need a guy, and that's why I keep saying maybe a Stamkos or a Ryan O'Reilly out of Nashville. And if you want to go out of the conference, there's a couple Columbus players that are looking to get moved. There's a few guys in Ottawa that you can look at. There's a couple guys in New York that you could go take a swing at too, right? Like, there's lots of bottom six centermen out there that fit the bill the Oilers want to fit. Tough. Win face-offs. Kill a penalty. Stuart Freel's an idiot. I'm going to be completely honest with you. The guy's a clown. I feel bad for him. Like, obviously, T's and P's to his grandma and all that stuff. But he's just an idiot. Like, he doesn't like Stuart Skinner. He never had liked Stuart Skinner. He trolls on Stuart Skinner every chance he gets. Yeah, you're not wrong. And that's the thing is we have to go money in, money out, right? Unfortunately, we don't have the capability of having teams give us without us giving back. For me, the Oilers have one trade piece. They have one move they got to make, and they got to make a home run.
In the Pacific Division. This year, it could go a couple of ways. Here's Echo. Backhanding it up to Zach.
I lost all respect for Stuart Freel when he started clowning a lot on Stuart Skinner, but then giving so much praise to Tristan Jari and Connor Ingram when they were doing the exact same thing Skinner was doing. winning games with bad numbers.
To Zach Hunt. Shattered stick on the ice, regained by Lee.
I guess I lost a lot of respect for him when he went and sold out to Sports Interaction. But hey, I get it. You have to make a living. Yeah, the Ducks have definitely fallen off. Kind of like I said they would.
Still has the puck on his stick. Pinball off a skate along the ward and then sent back down low to him by Edmondson.
These young teams just aren't ready yet.
It's a breakaway. No clock wheels him out at the end of the shift. Kalanius stretched to roll. Backhanded to the opposite corner. And Lee, who protects against Daston. Half minute to go in the period. Tied at 2. Wood. Centering pass. Makes it through. And a shot by Edmondson. Repelled by Ingram. Draisaitl.
23 seconds left to go in the second period. 2-2 hockey game. It was 1-1 after 1. It's 2-2 after 2.
Sparked the Edmonton comeback the other night against Winnipeg. Stasting snaps it around the boards. Frederick has to hurry here.
The ice is good. It's just bad players. It's just the LA Kings trying to get draws. It's the LA Kings flopping, trying to get a power play for them, and it's not working. Good for the referees not to fall for it. Yeah, I'm happy to see the Canucks finally realize that mid is not good. No, he made a challenge to me when Skinner was on the team, and I said, dude, you don't want this smoke. And then he blocked me, which I think is fucking hilarious. I told him how wrong he was, and if Stuart Skinner was such a bad goalie, how come he's gone to back-to-back cup finals and no goalie before him has done that since the 80s? And if he's such a bad goalie, why was he close to getting Calder and Rookie of the Year, Calder votes as a goalie? That's pretty much unheard of. But, again, don't let my facts hurt your feelings, kid. No, like, he doesn't like being challenged, and he thinks when you challenge him, you're attacking him personally. But, hey, what do I know? I just watch a lot of hockey and a lot of goaltenders that should be good that aren't, and a lot of bad goalies that are good because defense. Here's my point I'm trying to make with good defense makes good goalies and good goaltendings make good defense. And a bad defense can make a good goalie bad. What do the New York Islanders have as far as goaltending and defense? Are they a great defense? No, but they're good. Is Shesterkin a bad to okay goalie? No, he's a good goalie. So when you have a good goalie and you have good defense, you become great. But when you have a good goalie with bad defense, you become an average goalie. When you have a good defense but an average goaltender, you become a bad goalie and a bad defense. When both are bad simultaneously, like the Oilers in October to November or October to December, and this is every year. Like, this isn't just a one-off for this Oilers team. This isn't a 2-off. This isn't a 3-off. This is a 4 or 5 year stretch where the Oilers in October, November are the worst team in the NHL. You can't even argue that. Me, as most diehard, as they say, I wear rose-colored glasses for the Edmonton Oilers. I will never say a bad thing about the Edmonton Oilers. Their team in October, November, and even half of December, they probably couldn't beat most AHL teams on any given night. Some reason December turns around and they flick a switch and remember that they're an elite hockey team. This year is exactly case in point. I will always say that the goaltending was never an issue here in Edmonton. It was piss poor defense. And it's not just defense, the 6 guys that play D. It's the 3 forwards that are on the ice. It's a 5-man unit. No, exactly, Renegade. Don't don't make a challenge, and then when somebody answers the bell and throws you a haymaker and knocks you out, don't be a D-bag and be like, "Oh, blah, blah, blah." No. Don't move the goalposts. You wanted the challenge. Stuart Skinner's numbers in the first, 6 games with Pittsburgh? Pretty damn good. One of the best goalies in the league since he was traded to Pittsburgh. Now, is that because that's just how streaky he is? That's not true at all, though, Barbershop. You can't say they were shutting down the Stars and the Knights. But again, like I said, I wouldn't be so upset by the trade if we had the starting goalie starting with us every game. You don't think defense was the issue? But you're missing my point. You're missing my point, though, there, man. Like, you're just making my point for me. October, November Oilers. I'm not talking about playoff Oilers. Eric Carlson and Chris Letang. Do you think the Wild are Stanley Cup contenders, or adding Quinn Hughes makes them a contender for third round? It's just going to be so tough getting past Dallas in round 1 because that's who you're going to face. Unfortunately, Colorado has such a lead on that division. Colorado's going to be out round 1 against a Pacific team. May it be the Kings. May it be Seattle. Okay, all you care about is playoff Oilers. Okay, well, then I guess it should really piss you off that Connor McDavid doesn't show up in Game 5, 6, and 7 in the Stanley Cup Finals. If that's all you care about, then that should really piss you off that Connor McDavid has done nothing in Games 5, 6, and 7. You want to be mad at anybody, go ahead, be mad at Connor McDavid, but you won't. You won't be mad at Connor McDavid. I get it. Like I said, you could be mad at Stuart Skinner for what he didn't do or did do in the playoffs, but you better point that finger at Connor McDavid as well. The guy fizzles out Games 5, 6, and 7 in the finals. I hate it as much as the next guy, but those are the facts. Really? Did he really? You know games... You know he didn't, right? I'm just saying, dude, like, you can't put the blame on one guy that's between the pipes when the team fails to score. So why don't you go look at Connor McDavid's numbers 2 seasons ago in Games 6 and 7. Last season in Game 5 and 6. Go look at his numbers. You'd be astonished to see a lot of zeros. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Best player in the league can't have zeros by his name. But go ahead, keep blaming goaltending. That's unrealistic, but okay. Exactly. Why couldn't Jake Oncher beat the Oilers? Because Stuart Skinner outplayed him. Aiden Hill, when the Oilers played Vegas, Stuart Skinner outplayed him. I'm not saying he didn't, but you're also not giving Stuart Skinner any credit for what he did to help the Oilers get there, too. The Oilers lost 2-1 in Game 7. Is that Stuart Skinner's fault that it was a 2-1 hockey game? Is he supposed to be perfect every night? That's not true at all. He got there on skill. You don't get put on the ballot by not being skillful. You think Aiden Hill deserved to be at the All-Star game because of skill and not voting? You think Thatcher Demko deserved to be at an All-Star game because of voting, not skill? It wasn't a weak goal. But again, like, you're... Barbershop, talking to you about Skinner is just like talking to a fucking wall, dude. Your hatred for the guy is unbelievably stupid. And it's just blind hatred. It makes no sense. You're wrong. It wasn't a sub-Calder year. Like, I watched the highlight of every game the Oilers play in the playoffs. It's not just I watch it, then I don't look at it again. So why don't you go watch the highlights of Connor McDavid doing jack shit in Game 7. Jack shit in Game 6. Jack shit in Game 5. You won't. But you sure love to bring up the one guy that has no control over how the games are won and lost. But you're just being stupid at that point. Like, it's all good, man. It's all good. Like I said, Skinner could have 8 shutouts in a row and you'd still find something to bitch about. He could have 8 amazing games in a row and he lets in 1 soft one in Game 9. Oh, look at that. Stuart Skinner let in a goal. Like, you're just one of those guys. You and Stuart for real probably get along really great. No shame or shade in it. You guys seem like you're one and the same type of person. But he's in a better place now, playing for a better defensive team, and it shows. Hey, how's it going? You're happy about the Vancouver rebuild. Yeah, it's a lot of people are, except for the Vancouver Canucks. They're not. But at least you guys figured out you have to rebuild and not retool. Unlike people south of us in Calgary, they like to have their retool be mid and be okay with it. But you can't do that. You can't like him when he's winning and not when he's off. Like, that's like saying, I like my kids when they listen to me, but when they don't listen to me, I don't like them anymore. That's like, I love my dog when he's obedient and does what I say, but when he disobeys and pisses on the carpet, then I don't love my dog. No. I'll always love my dog, regardless of how he acts or behaves. I guess that's your prerogative as a fan, but that's a stupid fan prerogative to have. Like, that's a wishy-washy fucking fan thing to do, but hey, who am I to tell you how to be a fan? Like, you can't pick and choose when to like and not like a guy. So do you not like when Connor McDavid goes and makes stupid plays at the blue line and tries to 1v5 every game and loses the puck and it ends up in the back of the net because that's what he does? No. You still love the guy. And I'm glad he's fully supporting it. Like, my question to you, though, Blue Jay, who's the next captain for the Vancouver Canucks? I don't think it's going to be Elias Pettersson. I think if Vancouver is going full tilt, then they have to trade Pettersson. Sherwood seems like the next candidate to me. Sherwood seems like a guy that would be captain material for you. But you're taking 2 games out of 82 where he stood on his head and kept the Oilers in it when they were getting outshot heavily in the first period. You think Brock will still be there? Like, again, I defend Stuart Skinner because I know how good of a goalie he is. Just like I'll defend Tristan Jarry when he starts playing and letting in soft goals worse than or just as bad as Skinner was. I'll defend him too. Connor Ingram's first goal on Connor Ingram, was that a good goal? But that's what I'm saying. He played 55 games, 56 games. And you're choosing 2 out of the 56. Why don't you go back to the 45 save shutout that he had? The 22 save shutout that he had? The 1 goal on 55 shots that he faced? You can't. You won't. because that doesn't fit your narrative. It's okay. I get you. There were nights where if it wasn't for Stuart Skinner standing on his head, the Oilers were getting blown out 5-4-0 by the end of the first period because of how bad they were playing. But don't let my facts hurt your feelings. He's also never been hurt in his NHL career either. Never missed a game due to injury. Kind of crazy how that works, eh? Despite of all the hate that he was getting from this fan base, the death threats daily that he got, he never asked management to take a night off. He never went to Daryl Cates or Ken Holland or anybody and said, hey, I'm just not feeling up to playing goalie tonight. No, he did his fucking job. I'd love to see any one of you tards deal with what he dealt with here in Edmonton and go out and perform the way he did. But you can't. That's such a lame excuse. What's Demko's excuse? What's Demko's excuse for being hurt all the time? He's 24. He shouldn't be hurt. Man, like I said, dude, you moved the... Yeah, he asked for a trade after this last round of death threats. Yeah, absolutely he did. But, dude, you're just being fucking stupid. Again, you must be Democratic because you're pushing those goalposts really fucking hard. Oh, well, why did she get shot? Because she was in her vehicle using it as a weapon. Oh, no, she didn't. Video proof that she was... Oh, well, you still shouldn't shoot her. You moved the goalposts more than the freaking NFL and CFL have moved the goalposts over the last decade. Oh, God, man. I can't with you, dude. I really can't with you moving your goalposts. Just don't talk. Because your logic, you're just proving me right and proving yourself wrong with every sentence you make. And I'm just saying, dude, like you move the goalposts on everything you say. It's kind of crazy. But I get it. You have to. You have to because your narrative falls apart as soon as I make a case. You move the goalpost and your narrative falls apart. As an Oilers fan, I'm wanting them to go all the way and win a cup this year. But as a realist, they're probably out in round one. And it's going to be the goaltending's fault. But us Oilers fans are going to find an excuse. Oh, it wasn't the goaltending. It was the defense that didn't show up. The forwards didn't score enough goals. Yeah, you're not wrong, Andrew. You're not wrong. That was it, man. Like that JT Miller situation. I'm not close to the Vancouver Canucks or the situation in Vancouver, but man, it was smelling fishy from a long ways away. It might come. Who got pulled against the Canucks because what team didn't show up for the first game or the third game? You can say what you want, Andrew, but he still made some really great saves in those wins. Like I watch a lot. I don't just watch Oilers hockey; they're my main focus. But I watch a lot of Vancouver. I watch a lot of East Coast. Like when I got time, I watch a lot of teams. No, they couldn't have. Vancouver was a team that was hungry. Vancouver was a team that was hungry and riding a rookie goalie that fell apart in Game 7. Don't even give me that, man. You're not wrong, Andrew. But again, they play that way in front of Sealoffs as well. Like tonight, that first goal that got scored on him. Like I said, say what you want, dude. You're wrong, but again, you're a Skinner hater. You'll always be a Skinner hater. The guy could win a cup and he'll still find a flaw in his game. I'm done talking, Barbershop. I'm done talking about Stuart Skinner, dude. Like you're just. I'm not gonna scream at you. I'm not gonna yell at you and call you names. Just you move the goalpost more than. Yeah, you're a goalpost mover. It's okay. It's okay, kid.
The Oilers goaltender. Yeah. And the only way in that.
Yeah. Yeah, they do, Andrew. Which is weird.
One of your goaltenders has won a Stanley Cup. Connor McDavid up to Ty Anderson, because as recently as last year in the Cup final, you saw Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard start games. Here's McDavid rolling up top, looking.
Shoot that puck, Connor.
Across instead of going potentially
Man.
to the shelf. LA will ice it, but I thought an opportunity was there, maybe with Forsberg having committed a bit.
Yeah, he's kind of getting that out on the bench too, but just maybe a little bit overthinking his passes. He wants out there, wants a lane to shoot it. I think he really
Yeah, Nick, that whole situation with Longo and Schneider.
or at least an unbelievable chance.
Both of them went out east and did pretty good for themselves.
Right after thinking that he was going to shoot the puck, but good chance, speed right up from behind the net for McDavid just to move his feet and find that open ice.
The one thing Forsberg did, as I got a second look at it, is he did push.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to think of Sherwood. Like, he has his games where he looks like a little rat, where he'll defend his teammates and do the little things, and then he has the prima donna games like, I'm better than you.
Who tosses it in deep. Well, this is relatively uncharted territory for the Oilers.
How many Elias Petterssons does Vancouver have right now?
They're 45.
Still 2, or is it still like 3 or 2?
Draisaitl, a snapshot off the rush and a save made by Forsberg. Conversely for the Kings, 16th time launched ahead for Kempe, and if he catches it cleanly, maybe.
I'm not rooting for the Oilers to lose. I just know the facts be the facts. Trust me, I will never root for the Oilers to lose. I don't care who their goalie is. It's not in my nature.
Was in behind everybody. He was gone, like you said, if he handles that, similar to Hyman in the second.
Great pass from Milan. Problem for LA is they have lost 11 of those.
Dude, I stuck around through the decade of darkness. It didn't hurt my feelings that they lost 10 years in a row.
6 one-goal games played this season.
I've been here for the decade of greatness. I was here for the decade of darkness. I'm still here now.
Extra time. CC defending his line, rolled over to Dumoulin, did not get out. Regula take it away.
Yeah, it's all because of the Sedins, right? The whole Sedin twin.
Was able to knock it off the stick of Savoy, who wrestled it back from Fiala and forced it back in.
I don't think we'll ever see how good Jari can be. I want him to prove me wrong. I want him to come back from this injury when he's ready and not be injured again. I want a healthy Jari because I think a healthy Jari would be good for this Oilers team.
Graphic on the top left of your screen, Anderson.
I truly believe a healthy Jari can be really good for this Oilers team.
Third period.
But you're no good to me if you're never healthy.
2, and this will turn into an icing call as LA did not get a touch at the red.
Well, here's a nice pickup by Draisaitl. Skate to stick, looking for his third goal of the game. Tries to go far side over that right pad underneath the blocker of Forsberg. This is the long pass out of the zone and handled onside by Kempe. He just can't quite corral that and bring it to the forehand. He would have
No.
been speedy skater. Goes off to the races.
I think it's funny that we have
From Ward has to retreat back to neutral. Then hits
that's offside by the Oilers. If they score, they're just going to get challenged.
the corner. That was Edmonton, by the
Don't have to worry about it though.
Kempe all the way up the ice with that lob. Just backhander to boot.
17 and a half left to go in the third period. Shots are 19-16 for LA. 2-2 hockey game.
trouble for Edmonton.
Draisaitl with both Oiler goals. His 22nd and 23rd.
Forward to Hellenius. And now Drew Doughty. Snapshot on net, easily handled by Ingram. McDavid
You're not wrong. Maybe one day.
trying to gather that puck in full flight from Hyman, a little behind him. He fell down. The puck trapped underneath for a moment. McDavid and Anderson.
They're not owned by a Aboriginal Indigenous group yet.
Pressure feels it. Slides
Like, that'd be a great place for an all-Indian... I gotta care for my words. I can't say that word.
Foley
Aboriginal ownership group in Vancouver. That would work in Vancouver and work in Winnipeg. Get a band together, like 2 or 3 bands together and buy the teams. Trust me, there's enough money in the bands to do it.
Enters the offensive zone. Dropped on his tracks at the half line. Lazar able to keep it alive down low for Yammer. Absorbs a shot from Edmondson. Soccered it over to Frederick. Bouchard. Set on that.
I'm surprised you guys haven't figured it out yet.
The back of the net. Cleared eventually to Milan. Kempe. His shot smothered by Ekholm. Kempe will stay with it against his countryman Ekholm.
I'm really surprised you guys haven't figured out why I have an inside source yet.
They glide over and make a play for Podkolzin. Right around Milan. But it's knocked away from him by Dumoulin, and that was well played at the line.
Yeah, good back checking that sets that up, allows the defense
Yeah.
to be aggressive on the offensive blue line, and Dumoulin does just that. Meets Podkolzin right.
Yeah.
Emerson rifles it up to cap it and tipped in. But
I don't understand that whole coaching situation in Vancouver.
Kuzmenko spins, tried to give it back to Turcotte.
Like, I feel bad for Rick Turcotte. Now he's doing well in Philadelphia.
Took the hit from Turcotte, who snatched it back for Kevin Fiala inside to Kuzmenko. In tight wraparound effort. Ingram got across.
Oh, Andrew, I totally agree with you on that, man.
Into Kuzmenko. Showing one-timer Fiala. His
Good save there by Ingram.
save made by Ingram.
Again, I'm going to have to look at the second goal scored by LA later after this game.
Serious crimes, her badge, her trust, and her belief in justice. Don't miss Allegiance. New episode Wednesdays, watch free on CBCJ.
Andre Kuzmenko with a nice wrap around here, trying to catch Ingram a little bit off the post. Good stick by Emerson to get right in there and shovel it away.
Breathe in,
Ingram was just
breathe
there on
out.
time.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Mentioned earlier, Oilers a share of first place in the Pacific.
Excuse me.
Tonight, Vegas has a 3-1 third period lead on St. Louis. It's a team Edmonton entered the night tied with atop that Pacific Division. San Jose has jumped over Seattle in the Pacific with a win earlier.
Good for San Jose.
Time over Dallas. Tell you what, the Sharks aren't going away, are they, Lou?
I don't think he will, Garrett Barbershop, but we'll see.
Celebrating what a terrific season he's having when we talk
Am I concerned with the goaltending in Team Canada? No, if they go with Thompson. Yes, if they go with Bennington.
just really been clawing and scratching, much like a lot of teams in both conferences to make it so tight.
Beat this LA team in overtime last week. Highly entertaining game that Louis and I watched together. Frederick trying to work over Ward in the corner.
I'll be honest with you. If it's Bennington, yeah, I'm very worried. If it's Thompson, I'm not as worried.
To Savoy. Perfectly angled to Roslovic, but Andy Anderson, to his credit, got back, played it well, allowed Doughty to clear back to Ward, and now Anderson will jump up.
Jari's supposed to be back, but again,
Scooped by Ingram.
Tristan Jari's supposed to be back before the Olympic break. If the Oilers are smart, they'll rest him until after the Olympic break to give his leg, groin more time to heal. That is the problem here, folks, is he was hurt in Pittsburgh. He missed 7 games with the same situation, got rushed back, got traded to Edmonton, injured his groin again. He's one bad push away from having his groin re-injured again. That is my fear. I will cheer for you when you're on the ice and making saves, letting in goals. It doesn't matter. Not all goalies can be perfect.
Fogle and McDavid off the draw. That ends up popping out of play. Edmonton rallied from
The thing for me with Team Canada is going to be their defense.
night with 21.
Obviously, their forwards are going to be able to score 50 goals a game. If they wanted to, they can go out and score 10, 12, 11, 12. They go out and score a bunch of goals. It's their defense. How bad is their defense going to be, and how bad is their goaltending going to be? Much like the World Juniors, right? Sure, you guys can go out and score 12, but you're also letting in 11 to 13.
Try to get to
That's my point exactly, Barbershop. That's exactly it, eh, Barbershop? You don't really have to worry about goaltending when you got guys like that you can roll out there at will and just score. You can outscore the goalie problems.
It is offside. Indeed. Tied at 2. Overhead
2-2, 13-43.
Hockey night in Canada.
It's not. See, that's the thing. That's the thing, Andrew, is people that don't pay attention and don't watch hockey regularly will tell you it's goaltending that wins you champion. No, it's defense. It is team defense. You give me a good team defense, I'll show you a bad goalie turned great. You give me a bad team defense, I'll show you a great goalie turned bad. No. No. How do I say this without sounding like a bitter asshole? Florida Panthers won the Stanley Cups because they circumvented the cap. And they were able to get third and fourth line forwards that were really top line guys on other teams. And put them in the third line role, knowing that at any point in time they can go out and score. That's my comment. Tampa Bay, same thing with Tampa Bay. And same thing with Vegas when they won their cup. They went out and got top 6 players to play in their bottom 6. Did it help having Sergei Bobrovsky stand on his head? It didn't hurt. But when you got guys on your back end blocking 10 shots a game and getting away with a little bit more. Yeah, the goaltending in the USA will be relied on heavily. And I feel bad for Hellebuck. I just don't think Hellebuck and Ottinger are going to be able to do it. If Russia was in the Olympics, you're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. If Russia was in the Olympics, it would be Russia getting gold or silver. Which leads me to my next point. Russia's not in the Olympics because of political bullcrap. Why is USA going because of their political bullcrap? Doesn't seem fair to me. But I'm a Canadian, so I don't understand the whole political world. I stay out of politics. I vote independent every year. Yeah. That sucks.
was in the slot, and I believe
Barbershop, you're so wrong. It's kind of crazy.
In this third period, take the lead 3-2, their first of the game. LaFerriere with his 12th from Clark and Kempe.
That is so wrong. It's kind of crazy. I really want to call you out on that, man.
LaFerriere's had to step up here in the absence of Kopitar. There's the tip right there. Nice pass. Shot pass if you want to call it, but Clark just kind of threads it through. And he was waiting for it, ready to deflect that onto the net and finds its way home.
You're not wrong, Nick. You're not wrong at all. I don't want to get into the whole tax purposes of why the players went to Florida. But when Brad Marchand himself tells you he went because he doesn't pay taxes, and then he can skirt the IRS because of the player tax in Florida. By the way, guys, if you make less than $15 million a year in Florida and you're an athlete, you can get what's called a player tax, which you're exempt for. So you don't even pay that kind of tax. No, there would be no invading by Russia. But go on, Barbershop. And also, the only reason why Florida was able to afford Marchand and Seth Jones is because their best defenseman went on long-term IR for doping. I'm not saying he's smarter. I'm not saying he's dumber. I'm saying Bill Zito was able to use his state tax or lack of tax and the fact that one of his players tested for steroids and was allowed to use his salary to go get 2 players. But go on thinking what you're thinking. Go on thinking you know everything about everything, kid. Which is a whole lot of nothing. I don't just watch hockey, man. And I don't just pay attention to tax brackets and everything else for just hockey. Why do you think most players like going to states like California and Florida, Tennessee, Carolina, Dallas, Texas? Why do you think players love going to those states? No taxes. No player taxes. In Canada, and I know this for a fact, and you can fucking hate me all you want, NHL players off the rip pay 49% in tax. Off the rip. It's 49% in tax. Now you got to take your player tax because every team taxes for player tax. Every state, province taxes for player tax. There's an extra 10% off the rip in Alberta. It's more in Ontario and it's more in Quebec. But go on. Go on. Ryan Getzlaf did an interview recently and he was asked about why players actively refuse to go to Toronto. Taxes. Taxes, taxes, taxes. That's why the NHL needs to come up with a better way to get around it like the NFL and MLB did. But I hate the MLB because they don't have a tax. Well, they got a soft cap. Yeah. But they have a soft cap. And you just pay into a supplementary thing. 3-2 LA right now. No, you're absolutely right, Nick. You're absolutely right. And that's why all Canadian teams have to overpay to get their players. Hey, how's it going, Epic? Like, people don't realize $15 million per year. Let's just go by average. Let's say I'm Joe Blow that plays for the Edmonton Oilers and I'm making $10 million. Right? I'm making $10 million a year. Okay, well, I'm making $10 million a year in Canada. That was held in. What the fuck are we doing? So I play in Canada, I'm making $10 million. Take 45% right away off the top for federal tax. Right? I'm paying 45% federal tax. 5-on-3. Let's go. Absolutely, it gets affected. So my $10 million now drops to 8.5, 7 if I'm lucky. And depending on what province I live in, that can go as low as $5 million. So my $10 million gets cut in half to 5 or less. And I got to pay my agent on top of that. I have to pay the league fees on top of that. I have to pay the player fees on top of that. I have to buy a house. I have to buy a personal trainer to stay fit, a nutritionist to eat. That's just... Sometimes it's not worth the squeeze to play in Canada. And it's been worse in the last decade.
They're checking on something at the scores table, and what this is allowing Edmonton's top unit to do is basically like taking a timeout.
Yeah, I think they're checking to make sure they have the right guy. I thought Kempe was the cross check. The slash was from the other side.
Which is ironic because I'm not sure they had the right guy on the first one.
The right guy in the last one. See, he did get his hands in there. I'll give him credit on that one. For Kempe into the hands. I didn't realize it was that far into the hands.
Nashville, Carolina.
Draisaitl wins the face on Bouchard. 5-on-3 for the Oilers. They're 2 for 3 and 5-on-3s this year. Bouchard twists one over McDavid.
2-point streak. 3-3 hockey. Needed that. Needed it. Yep, Tennessee has no taxes either.
And because they got the goal in the 5-on-3, the power play is still almost a full 2 minutes. A minute 30 as McDavid breaks in. Oilers trailed for the first time moments ago. Now they're tied, looking to regain. McDavid in tight. Nugent Hopkins kept it alive. Bouchard to Draisaitl. In front, Hyman wide open. Couldn't handle it. And a clear.
Hyman has to be able to hang on to those and hold on to those.
So the Oilers with a power play goal and now 12 of their last 13. Bouchard has picked up his 100th career power play point with a second assist on the scoring play. Chiseled free, cleared length.
Also, in case you guys didn't know, the players have to pay taxes per state that they're in. 30th goal of the season, Hopkins and Bouchard. Yeah, you're not wrong, Epic. Hey, what's good, Mond? How's it going? Oh, that sucks, man. Because you're, yeah, LA, yeah. 8 seconds to go on the second power play opportunity. And that'll do it. Oilers tied the game. Hey, that's all you can hope for is a tie game. 9 minutes to go in the third period. Shots are 25-17 for the LA Kings. Because by the time you pay for all your subscription services, you're paying more than cable. That's fine. That's fine, Barbershop. But you can't record anything. You can't record anything. You can't see it. You can't watch your TV shows as they come out the day of. I much rather pay cable than have a box. So, no, I don't have a landline. I have cable. I have cable because I can't stream everything. Like, no, I have to be able to watch it the day that it comes out. I don't like waiting for TV shows. I like being able to, and if I can't watch it, I like being able to record it and watch it the next day if I have to. Or when I get home if I'm out. And you can't do that with a streaming service or a box. So yeah, call me old school, call me grandpa. That's fine. I still won't do it. They can also zap your box just because they want to zap your box, right? Like, mine is wireless, actually. I have a wireless box. I just plug it into any outlet I want to and watch it. Oh, it's considered unk now? Oh, fuck. I'm an unk now. No, I'm not that fucking old. No, so in the I don't know what it's like for other leagues, but in the NHL, let's say you're the Oilers and you're playing in a state in California. You have to pay that state tax in California for that game that you're in. Although I would love an old landline so people would stop texting me and calling me. I don't give you my number. Quit calling me. That's fine. That's fine. Good for you, Barbershop. Like I said, you're just gonna argue to argue. It's cool, but I'm okay with paying for cable.
Jets went 22 minutes without a shot on net in that game. Edmonton just dominated. LA's done a nice job of countering tonight. Every time the Oilers seemingly are starting to get a foothold, the Kings are able to counter-strike. It's been a good hockey game.
Oh, his stick snapped.
Stick just exploded. Here's Drew Doughty. To Fiala. Forced out wide by Frederick inside Turcotte. Tricky save made by Ingram.
Nick, don't tempt me, man. I might have to make one because I'm tempted to hear your guys' thoughts. I'm definite. I'm thinking about doing a podcast. If I could find time in my life, I would love to do a weekly podcast where I just sit at the computer and you guys call in with your questions. I'd love that. Love nothing more than that.
The outlet spilled in by Bouchard. All off the glass taken by Edmonton.
That's fine, bud. I don't care. Like I said, you're just arguing to argue, and I'm done with it, dude. Enough. Like, just enough, man. Like, I don't give a fuck if you got everything for free. Like, God. Such a fucking child, man. Oh, OFR, that's Jesus Christ. Come on, Hyman. Oh. Oilers held in right now. 6.5 left to go in the third period. Scores 3-3. Shots 27-17 for the LA Kings. This is where you got to push the Kings. They played last night in Winnipeg. Let's go. Damn, that's 34 points in his career. Jesus. $43 points in 18 games. God damn, he has more points in 18 games than most players get in a season. That's insane, man.
For Edmonton in the offensive zone, the Kings have come out of their zone pretty effectively and easily, and they're trying to dig down low below the hash marks. Have had some time in handing Edmonton in.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Epic. Not wrong at all.
Back-to-back, 3 regulars out as this game is rolling on. LA 21-11 on the shot clock since the first period. They've seemed to get even stronger. See if they have enough to close this.
Yeah, man, that Bruins game was nuts. Like, I felt bad. I felt bad for the Rangers. There's nothing they can do, too. Who should bet on the Oilers? Bet on the Oilers to win it in overtime. Yeah, Renegade, at the rate he's going, yeah, he's gonna have a season to remember by the time it's all said and done. Landlines be long and museums. Yeah, landlines don't belong in the freaking houses. You're right about that. I hope Drysdale collects the hats tonight. I would love to see a hat trick by Drysdale. It's likely because LA played last night in Winnipeg. Dude, I'm not just a fanboy of Edmonton. I look at numbers and I look at stats. The Oilers haven't lost all year when leading with scoring the first goal. You're not wrong, Epic. You had a huge lead. Do what you want to do. I won't tell you what to do with your money. But that's a big win by you betting on the Bears, man. That's huge. They just wanted it more in the fourth quarter. All the Green Bay had to do was play better defense. Play better defense in the fourth quarter. Get a few long runs to run the clock out, and you would have won that game. Kapanen digs it out. Exactly. I don't care how you win, just win.
That year he had 39 in Vancouver. That's posted in. Has not had that same kind of touch since, but what a play, as you said. Just any veteran move. And he draws out.
You think so? I hope so. As a Green Bay Packer fan, I hope so. You're not wrong, Epic. You're not wrong. Hey, Og, how's it going? Huh? Hey, man. Sometimes you got to go with that gut feeling, right? I don't hate you for it. Are you chalk liver? I don't know. The Steelers to win? I can see that, though. Like, I have the Steelers winning. Are they glad they didn't take him now, though?
Anderson defends. Does a good job of getting in McDavid's tracks to slow him up a bit.
I will never have respect for Mikey Anderson. Dang, that's pretty good, though. That's a good place to take him. Take him when they're losing, because...
3 minutes. Well, we told you. Nearly half of the Kings' games require overtime. And this one may be destined for a similar fate. Emerson. Indeed. Dowdy. Anderson.
Yeah, Joey's Restaurant is a fish place.
Hard play by Lazar. Brown wanted a call. Now Frederick protecting. Anderson draped all over. Chip ahead for Kevin Fiala. Kuzmenko, who hit the post on his last shift. Darnell Nurse right in his grill and lobs it back toward the LA line. Retrieved by Clark. Up the gut for LaFerriere.
Yeah.
Edmondson smacks it off the boards for Kuzmenko. Puts the brakes on against Bouchard and
Yeah, that's why I wasn't really too happy about the Packers having to play the Bears in the playoffs. Especially with a guy without Favre or Rodgers. It also worried me that the Bears beat the Packers this year for the first time in a freaking long time. That was the main thing that I was worried about. The Bears broke the Packers' curse of winning. Yeah, it's bad too. It's bad. Like they're thinking about canceling a lot of practice time because of everyone being sick. This game's going to overtime, folks. Who do you got in overtime? Pick a winner for each team. Who do you got for LA? Who do you got for the Oilers? I have Draisaitl for the Oilers, and I got Kempe for the Kings. Yeah, you're not wrong, Epic. But Farva. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, Brett Farva.
To corral that one. Here's Kuzmenko with the fake, and then walks around the sprawl defenseman Hurts and rings it off the bar. Good job right here as it goes off the back of Ingram. He reaches back, gets some help. Kuzmenko tries to shovel.
Not wrong, Renegade, not wrong.
It's a bad scramble and out of harm's way. On a good chance, here's the chance we just saw. But for Byfield does the right thing, likes to shoot it.
31 seconds left to go in the third period. Face off to the left of Connor Ingram.
Not only to make the save, but to hold on to it for the whistle.
Did a good job as well, kind of swinging that puck from behind Ingram and then using his body to cover up probably a third of the net. It's been a good hockey game. Half minute to go here. Byfield.
Yeah, it's bad, man.
Byfield won the face-off. Corey Perry shoots.
Got to get to overtime first, Edmonton, using face-offs like that.
Chipped off the boards.
13 seconds. Yeah, just hold it, Dowdy. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Going to overtime. Getting a point. That's all that matters.
12-4 the shots in the third period for Los Angeles, but Edmonton able.
McDavid, Draisaitl, Bouchard will start the overtime. Oilers had to come back in this game. They were up 1-0, up 2-1, and had to come back to tie the game 3-3. Anything is possible. Get the point. Got to get that second one. I don't want a loser point. I want both points. Oilers outshot 12-9 in the second period. Outshot 12-4 in the third. That's... I don't know what to say about that. Be better, Edmonton.
Jim Miller, coach of the LA Kings, no stranger to OT.
Yeah, this was Wednesday against the San Jose Sharks in a really hard-fought battle in Celebrini. Beautiful pass to cap it off in overtime. So that's one they've lost. Kempe's got 3 overtime winners. Jack Roslovic has a couple overtime winners for Edmonton this year.
Oilers have lost their last 2 decided in overtime. Their last overtime win November the 15th in Carolina. Draisaitl won it. He's out there with McDavid. Those 2 had the 3 goals in regulation for Edmonton. Bouchard rounds out the trio for LA. LaFerriere, Byfield, and Doughty.
I think Kempe will get the Kings goal if the Kings.
Face-off so crucial, and Byfield
Wow, what a trip.
has done his homework, pried it loose for Drew Doughty, first possession for LA. Kings are 4-5 in OT. The Oilers are 5-4. This season, LaFerriere breaks through and spotted away by Bouchard. Now Draisaitl looks immediately for McDavid. One-on-one with Doughty back. Bouchard at the net. McDavid pulls up, shoots. Denied by Forsberg. Rebound, Connor McDavid. Doughty working them over back to Bouchard. He'll take a skate. Kings outshot the Oilers 24-13 over the final 40 minutes. Ingram, 28 saves tonight for the Oilers. Little give and go. Draisaitl with Kempe tracking him. Gives it to McDavid. Punched away, but Draisaitl's there to keep possession for Edmonton. McDavid. Doughty stays with him and forked it free. Bouchard able to recover. McDavid nearing the end of his shift. Bumped by LaFerriere. New possession for LA. And Doughty watches his campaign turn it over. Nugent Hopkins shoots just wide blocker slide. Rebound hopped over a stick. Now Kempe.
3.5 left to go in overtime.
Railroaded it and forced a turnover. Nugent Hopkins just missed the net. Kempe. Time for the league lead with 3 overtime winners himself this year. Fiala building speed. Try pass through the wickets of Clark. Nugent Hopkins. Kempe back defensively. Nugent Hopkins in front. Tipped on net. Forsberg makes the save on Hyman. Rebound Kempe. Now it's 2-on-1 for LA. Fiala and Clark. Nurse back. Fiala cuts to the middle. Dishes one time. What a block. Selling out. Nugent Hopkins cleared.
Huge block by Hopkins.
Fiala hesitating, dishing off. Edmondson on the ice in OT. Popped it in front, looking for Kuzmenko. Comes back to Fiala, who's got to be gassed. Shovels it back to his goaltender. Forsberg up to Kuzmenko. Did not get a touch on that puck. But squeezing behind Nurse to negate icing was Turcotte.
I thought it was a race the hash marks. Nurse definitely was there.
No chance to get it.
McDavid! Here we go! Oh! Who's in net? Ingram's in net. He gave up 2 bad ones. But still an Oiler goalie. Gotta love him. Gotta praise him because we're in overtime.
Up to Clark. McDavid powers right through him. Clark taken down. LA screaming for a call.
LA screaming for a call? He hauled down McDavid. The fuck you talking about, Jack? LA screaming for a call for Clark tackling McDavid? Hawking hell.
Forsberg with the wrister. Here's a great 2-pad stack by Ryan Nugent.
No, Ingram's had a good game.
Timer away from Kuzma.
Anton Forsberg for LA. Ingram's played well. Forsberg's played well too.
To close just enough to not allow him to have that control, and then a good stick. Puts this one up over top of the glass by Clark. On the
Come on, big face-off win here, boys.
Overtime. And rightfully so. There's been some long shifts for the top players of Edmonton, especially, I would say. They've been out there for over half of this overtime already. They're a little gassed, and for Chris Knobloch, he knows you got one timeout, you might as well use it to rest your top players, and I'm sure they're going to go right back on the ice with an offensive zone face-off. I mean, this is down and
He's not way better.
those legs were just
If he was way better, he'd know that puck was in his glove and not in his glove.
down. He just
Just saying.
bring that quicker to the middle of the ice, and then Hyman goes in hard on this drive to the net as Nugent Hopkins feeds it through him.
Regardless where Ingram ends up, if it's in the AHL again, another NHL team, or stays here in Edmonton, I wish nothing but the best for him.
There's not anyone out there still saying they don't like overtime, is there?
Mikey Anderson came back to the bench after the regulation and said it's always a grind against
Yep,
us.
that's very true to say, man.
It's always a
Very true to say.
back and forth, and it's keeping that way in overtime.
Fabulous. Same six that started the overtime are on the ice now with $1:34 to go. Draisaitl against Byfield in the circle. Won it cleanly. Bouchard loading up for a shot. And LaFerriere cut him off. Now McDavid challenging down.
Yeah, for sure. Score! Fuck, that's in the net, man! Oh, Fosse, you freaking prick!
Did you have a better look?
I couldn't tell, partner. I couldn't tell.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely we could.
I think it did eventually find its way in, but I mean, it was.
Oh, you're a prick, Fosse. You're a prick.
Now the question here is, it's called no goal against.
Goaltender interference.
Well, here it is, and the Jets put on by McDavid again, just does a nice job to kick it from skate, but it actually was him coming into the blue paint that makes the initial contact. So if you watch McDavid, once he brings this back, oh boy, but he does kind of pile into Forsberg.
That's a goal.
Now this will
You tell me, is that goal interference? I mean, listen, because the puck bobbles, he obviously gets deeper than he wants to get, and Forsberg's got to stand his ground on the line. He doesn't have anywhere to go.
This
Does go over the line.
before the net's off its moorings.
Let's go. That's a goal.
Now everything is going to be under review.
Challenge accepted. Challenge
Pull across the line.
denied. Let's see, boys. Does McDavid have a game winner?
Go on, look at this. Cole Mann is no goal.
Brr, 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 brr!
He's crossed the line.
Here we go. Headsets are off. We're going to get a call. Eric Furlan will tell the tale.
No way you can confirm that. You're a joke. You're a joke if you think that's not a goal. LA does that. That's a goal every time. We're still playing. Damn it.
It wasn't much, but I mean, his shoulder does graze the head of Forsberg. Boy,
That's a terrible call on the ice.
one choice to try and pile that, drive that into the net. If he tucks it,
Terrible call on the
makes
ice.
the contact, it's no goal. That's how it's going to stand.
Draisaitl against LaFerriere.
Minute left to go in overtime.
Here in OT.
Jesus Christ.
Effort prevails.
This guy should never ref another game in this league. Byfield holding on to McDavid for dear life.
Mano-a-mano wrestling match. McDavid won it to the net, but a poke check by Forsberg. And now the Kings were coming the other way, but Edmonton.
How do you let that happen? How in the NH fucking hell do you let a bum like Byfield hold on to McDavid through the neutral zone?
If they have possession, right, they allow it to kind of change.
Look at this.
But I mean, this is just rubbing his racing, partner. Rubbing his racing. And he still is able to find a way. McDavid that is around.
That's on you, kid.
Over him here.
So you're selling after the game, after the goal is scored? How the hell can you do that? On what site do you do that on? No sites. Now I know you're full of you know what. You're so full of shite, your eyes are brown, kid.
Minute 20 out on the ice for McDavid, Draisaitl, and Bouchard.
Because you can't do that. Once you've locked in,
This
you...
one won by LaFerriere.
I don't know what site you use to bet, but that's totally false. You can't change after a goal is scored or not scored. Damn, I don't bet, and even I know that. Well, I hope you sold all of it and you lost the bag. If that's the case, man. I don't feel bad for you. But I've never heard that in my life. Power play Oilers!
And the Oilers can win it on the power play with 29 seconds to go.
And no timeout there on the gas. Not going to take as much time for Bouchard. He's slow getting
I don't bet, guy. I don't bet.
just a little fly back
Oh, it's crypto. Yeah, I definitely don't bet crypto. That's fake shit, man.
through. He just kind of gets the stick up on Bouchard.
That's fake shit. I don't care. When the internet crashes, that shit goes away, man.
It's a cross check up high as Bouchard
Good luck with all that, though.
crisscross.
Power play for the Oilers in overtime. Doesn't mean much. There's like 30 seconds left, but
Nugent Hopkins by far the freshest of the four out there for Edmonton. LaFerriere will dig
yeah, I'm good with that stuff.
He's playing for
Good luck to you, though.
A great face on wood by LaFerriere.
Copy huge. Yes. He's now down to 20 seconds. Here come the Oilers. Up ice. McDavid. Onside. Tyler Trisauna for the hat trick and victory against the net. LaFerriere's
Going to a shootout.
We're going to have a shootout.
Hey, who you got in a shootout, boys?
Bouchard with 3 seconds. Nugent Hopkins at the horn. And a glove save made
Yeah, Barbershop. The internet tends to do that.
by Anton Forsberg at the horn. 65 minutes of terrific hockey.
Good for you, kid. Dude, I don't care. Good for you. Good for your money.
In a shootout this
Congratulations to you, sir. I don't care. Like, you guys honestly think I give a shit about your betting habits and you caring if betting crypto is smart or not? Yeah, you know, when you're no longer around and you're eating through straws, yeah. Because, you know, the internet isn't going to ever crash. I really hope not, Epic. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, right, Barbershop? The internet has never crashed a day in the internet. Fuck, you are such a tool, dude. It's okay, like... It's okay. I'm not crying. Are you... Wow, we got those special people in here tonight, guys. We got the special ones in here tonight. Wow. These all must be Barbershop's best friends. Let's go, Oilers. Win this game in a shootout. Crying over what?
for the Oilers. He's 0 for
Yeah,
2.
wow. Definitely hit the crowd of idiots tonight, guys.
3%. Breaks in on Forsberg. Denied. Couldn't get that backhander elevated.
Oh, you'll see how, Barbershop. Well, you won't, but you'll see how.
Hands really sharp angle.
Like I said, I'm done talking to you, dude. You can comment.
To go to the backhand, tries to elevate just
I'm done talking to you, dude. Like, if you don't know, then you don't know, and that's okay.
3 for 7 this year, 45% for his career. And on it, scores.
LA scores.
Boy, so smooth. He comes in wide too, only he elects from the backhand side.
Shootout 1-0 LA.
From that point in time,
Nice shot by Kempe.
elevation in tight high. From backhand to forehand up over top of the blocker bar now.
Trisaitle's 2 for 2 this year, 38% for his career.
Cool.
Scored twice in regulation. On the night he celebrated, slap shot stopped. What'd you think of that maneuver, partner?
Remember that, the old Steve Larmer. I remember Larmer doing that all the time. Chris Pronger did it one time too for the Oilers in the playoffs, I believe, in a penalty shot. But you know what? Why not? You know, change it up, different look. good save with the blocker.
But now Brant Clark can win it. 1-for-1 this season and in his career to win the game for Los Angeles. He stopped. And here comes 15-year vet Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Clark tries to outwit Ingram. Good job by Ingram. Doesn't really bite until the last second. Makes that right pad save.
To keep the shootout going, Nugent-Hopkins, 33% of his career. He stopped.
Oilers losing a shootout. 4-3, Kings win. It is what it is, folks. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Play better. Take more shots than 4 in the third period, 9 in the second period, 6 in the first. You might win a game. I'm not upset the Oilers lost. It happens. You can't win every night. And again, I will say this, and I will say this with my full chest. If you don't like it, you know where the door is, and you can leave. The Oilers have yet to win 3 games in a row this season. I'm just saying, guys, if you want to bet like jackasses, bet like jackasses, but don't come here acting like you're a tough guy. He's also the reason that they tied the game twice. But go on. Go on. Anyways, guys, you enjoy your night. I'll be back next week sometime. I will not be available for the 6:30 game on Monday or the 6 o'clock game on Tuesday. So I'll be back on Thursday when we play the New York Islanders. You guys enjoy your week. My name is Matt for OilersFanReaction. Deuces.